Whoa. Hey, everybody. You know, I'm going to get Zooty in here. Oh, shit, that's... Okay. That's loud. Let's turn that down. Lurker. Long time no see. Long time no see. All right, guys. We're going to get Zooty in here, and we're going to take some scary stories for Halloween. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Lurker? Thank you, Lurker. Well, here I am. A full night of entertainment. All right. Let's turn the music off. All right. That's driving me crazy. Let's get him in here. Here comes your star. Whoa.
Hello.
Oh.
I know not how loud my voice is, but
You're louder than usual.
am I?
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'll fix it.
What
Hold on.
All right.
What about now? Is this even a change?
No, are you wearing a headset?
Yeah, I'm gaming now. No, I'm not wearing a headset. Hold on. What about now?
Same.
I feel like I'm just turning a knob on
Hey,
my machine.
wait. You something's out. You got some dynamics again.
Wait, what about now?
There you go.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's it.
Just a sweet spot?
So what's the change? Why is this?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
No. I hired a little imp
Get a new machine?
to hold it in front of me. No, I didn't.
Oh man.
No, I don't have it. No.
You been gaming?
I've been gaming, dude. Just been gaming with my. Don't worry about it.
How'd you like the countdown?
It's all right. I mean,
It's weird.
pretty good.
Did you
Yeah.
go ahead and refresh the page? Click the little eye in the top right corner and give your vote.
What is this eye that you talk about?
You might have to click the video once for it to actually come up. You have to have annotations on as well.
Oh, I don't. That's probably why.
Mm,
I turn on annotations. There's an annotation. I see it.
yep.
That should be good to know. Oh my God. So now I know. Anyone in the chat, you need to have annotations on.
Annotations on the vote, everybody.
That is a weird. I don't know what one of those are.
I don't know
So
either.
I'm gonna click it.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty happy that that's winning. So I'll exit out of that now. All right. My vote is cast.
Man, what poor bastard voted for Merman? Who voted for Merman?
Oh man.
All right, I see it. We just got a shit ton of people that joined. If anybody wants to vote, you got to have annotations on. Click the little eye in the top right corner and vote. It matters.
It matters.
All right, let's. It's Halloween time. Almost.
So I hear.
Yeah. And it's time for shenanigans.
Yeah.
Time for some romping.
You know it.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
It's pulling a lot of long days. Waiting for the.
Waiting for your long boy?
Waiting for my long boy. Interpret that what you will. Just been. I've been working in the mines.
Yeah.
So to speak. Yeah.
You'll make it, man.
Yeah. A lot of by the break of early morning and walking through the dark night. back to my little hole to sleep. My spider cave.
With the clown mask.
The clown mask on.
Ooh.
Take a glue stick and I just coat the inside every night and I press on my face.
You know, you had a clown painting long before it was cool to be scared of clowns.
Right?
Or stitching, I guess.
Yeah, I have a clown stitching that's framed. And it's in a creepy part of my apartment.
Don't you
where
have
it's
it in
little-
like a weird corner?
It's a little nook.
Like
It's a
the-
tiny, creepy little nook.
Like Satan's nook?
From what I hear from my landlord, that is a spot where one could sit down and study because it's like a little nook, tiny desk.
Oh.
But if anyone did that, it'd be insane because it's right against the door and it's in this creepy little nook.
Yeah.
And that's where the frame is of that, my clown stitching.
Mm.
So it's the last thing I see before turning off all the lights in my apartment.
That's good. How do you feel?
I'm not even joking. I look at that and then click, lights come off, and then I don't see anything.
And then you just stand there all night and wait for the sun.
Yeah. I look away from a window. I'm looking at the framed clown stitching.
Jesus
I see the
Christ.
sunlight reflect off that.
Uh,
I haven't slept in 3 weeks. Or sat down.
oh, well, that's good for your back, I guess.
I've been standing for
Better
3
posture. Yeah.
weeks. I'm kind of hunched. A little hunch.
Oh. You got any stories?
I mean, I think I have 2 stories. One's kind of serious, and one's kind of just creepy.
One's serious, huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? I don't. Are we okay here? Or can we tell
It's
us?
it's a creepy story, but it's based off something I found online about. It's kind of related to you
Oh, jeez.
and why you don't do something.
Does this need music?
I mean, I don't think I should open with this one because it's a serious one. It's quite a downer.
Oh man, you got me on the hook. That's for sure. Man, okay.
Let's just say it's movie related and why you sometimes don't see movies.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
New movies. So.
Oh no.
So that's one. But I have another one. I have a different story that I found. It's a little creepy story.
Okay.
All
right.
That's where your uncle in the clown mask touched you. It's everywhere.
Does this one need music?
Sure.
You got it.
Just go for it right now.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So this is a story I found. So it goes. I'll just read it.
Okay.
It's pretty short, not that long. Let's just get in it.
It's a short boy.
It's a little short boy. And it made me think of where things could go wrong on the road.
You got it.
So, a couple of years ago, I was working as a security guard. My shift was from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. The management sucked, but it was a pretty sweet gig, all things considered. I got to sleep in, and I wasn't too late getting home. The only trouble was I had to go through some pretty long stretches of nothing to get back to my home. Okay. Blind curves and unmarked deer crossings were all over the place the further you got out of town. I still don't know how I managed not to crash, as reckless as I sometimes drive. Anyway, one evening I was heading home from work. My car was in the shop, so I was driving my dad's truck. I made it through the last little town a few minutes before when I heard a loud thump and felt a pretty serious bump. It felt like I was driving on cobblestone. I slowed down, but there was nowhere to pull in and the shoulder was incredibly steep. I had resigned myself to just having to stop in the middle of the road when I saw a streetlight. There was a gas station just ahead. I limped the truck into the parking lot and thanked whatever gods would listen. There was more than enough light, and it meant that I wouldn't have to crouch in the grass and hope I didn't get hit by some maniac. It wasn't too bad, after all, just a chunk of tread missing. There was still air in the tire. What I hadn't counted on, however, was the massively intuitive, that's not even a word, unintuitive. All right, there you go. Spelling. Was a massively unintuitive means of getting to the spare tire and jack. I later learned that there was a wrench under the hood that you'd put through a hole in the rear bumper to lower the spare tire on a pulley system, and that the parts of the jack were scattered throughout the cab.
Mm.
Needless to say, it was a bit much to try and intuit in my present situation. As I was poring over the manual, I noticed some headlights. I thought it was just a passing car, but it turned out to be another truck pulling into the station. Maybe my luck was turning around. It was probably someone stopping to see if I needed help. They shut off the engine and the headlights, but no one got out. I waited for a bit, looking at the truck, but I didn't see any movement inside. There were clearly two figures sitting there, but neither even turned its head. I took a step toward the truck, but something held me back. The window rolled down. Still nobody said anything. The second I saw the figure in the passenger seat move, I threw everything in the bed of my truck and jumped in. The other truck's lights were on in an instant, even before I started my truck. I threw it into gear and nearly peeled out. The truck followed closely behind. There was no way I could outrun or outmaneuver them. If I got above about 35, I'd start feeling the thumping of the tire. The last thing I needed was a proper blowout. It was a couple of miles before the next intersection, so I was stuck. Meanwhile, they hovered seemingly less than a foot from my rear bumper, flashing their high beams crazily. I felt them tap my bumper with theirs, and they slammed the horn for what had to be a full minute. It was then that I saw another pair of headlights behind them. I'd resigned myself to the idea that this is where I was going to die.
Whoa, okay.
Then I saw the lights. Then I saw the lights belong to an ambulance. The ambulance followed them closely. Followed them closely, its driver seemingly oblivious to what was going on. The driver of the truck backed off a bit. They turned off their high beams and resumed normal, safe driving practices. When we came up on the intersection, they signaled and turned, and the ambulance followed. That was the last car I saw on the road that night. The next morning, I examined the truck. Everything was still in the bed where I'd thrown it. The rear bumper appeared fine. I got the tire changed and returned the truck to my dad. End of story.
Shit, man. You ever out in that road and have some fucker diddling you?
Just out in the dark, when dark things be dark.
Yeah.
I've had instances where I was driving and I should not have cut in front of a car or drive like a dick, and then they follow you in the dark for like 15 minutes like a dick behind you.
Yeah, and you're like, man, are they going where I'm
I shouldn't
going,
have done.
or are they?
The worst is when a semi truck does that,
Yeah.
and you have this big semi truck riding your asshole. That's happened to me about twice, I think.
Dude, you got to see Duel. Have you seen that yet?
Duel? No.
You got
I think I got 45 minutes in, and then I need to get back and rewatch it.
Oh, you're over halfway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just seen some of it.
Anybody out there still? Vote. All right. No, but this would be a surprise to you,
Yeah.
hot boy. All right. Let's turn.
You that's what you like to do? You like to chase people with your high beams on?
Every time you've ever been chased, it's been me. No.
It's been me.
It's been me.
When there were one set of footprints, it was me carrying you, chasing you.
No, dude. Tomorrow night. Well, not night. Afternoon.
Yeah?
Penn Gilly is gonna hop on stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody, tomorrow about 5 p.m. Central, we're gonna have another stream. Penn Gilly is gonna be there, and we're gonna take 10 suggestions. We're probably gonna do a vote system. 10 suggestions on things he'll put into a Halloween painting for us.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dig that.
Yeah, man. So that's tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time. Get your suggestions ready. We're limiting it to Halloween themes. So no Star Wars.
Be like monster things, like creepy stuff.
Yeah, haunted houses, Yeah. Halloween shit. So yeah.
Cat with man hands.
Cat. Maybe that'll be my suggestion, I guess. So, but yeah, so that's tomorrow. Fucking the 20th, 5 p.m. Central Time. Be there for the Pin Gilly. And he was going to actually paint it right there, but we realized that he probably takes a little too long and he'd work best like if we took the suggestions first and then did it and then came back and gave it to us. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Avery, vote. Yeah, if you click on the video, you have your annotations on, you'll see a little eye in the top right corner. Vote. All right?
You have
Fucking
to have
vote.
annotations on,
Got Lurker sending you Halloween porn.
Yeah, it seems like I now know some monster erotica.
Great.
To,
Just what we needed.
one of them is called "Come for Bigfoot." Um,
Written by Lee Warner.
no, it's written by Virginia Wade.
Lee
So,
Warner's pen name.
yeah, it's an anagram of Lee Warner. Just move it around some letters.
Move it around a little bit.
Yeah, just a little tad.
Well, I got a little something.
Let's hear it.
Lurker gave you homo and hetero, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Whatever you want, you got it.
great. Bigfoot's lesbian Bigfoots. Love it.
Dude, you know what I kind of want to talk about a little bit?
What do you want to talk about?
Is the dudes that were in the abandoned place.
Yeah, the proper
Proper people?
people.
Dude, that asylum was whack, son.
That was pretty creepy. Did you get to the part where they were trying to go through like the stairwell and there was a side of that just covered in spiders?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. They were like those weird cricket spiders, too.
Oh yeah, that's not
Yeah.
good.
Dude, that noise fucking got me.
I that just hollowed out throughout the room, and they're just like, oh,
Oh man, it fucking got me. I don't know what it was like. It made me a huge pussy for a second.
yeah, stuff like that. I talked to you about that for a hot minute
Yeah.
about how I want to do that, what they do really bad, and also I never want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Avery
Like
was.
like Scooby doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Avery told me a few days ago that he went into an abandoned house
Yeah.
and some dude was living in there.
Yeah, I think did he bump into him?
They, I guess we could always have him on, but what he told me was he and a few of his buddies, you know how worthless his friends are, by the way.
Just basically, might as well be paper cutouts.
They,
No substance.
so they go into this place, and it's like it's the house is so old it doesn't even have a bathroom. Like it's
Huh.
one of those outhouse houses, you know. You got to walk out and use the use your own.
Use the
And
moon.
yeah, man, use the moonshine shed. And they're in there, and they're seeing calendars from like kind of current dates, like 2009. They're seeing clothes in there that have dust, and then they look and they see clothes that don't have dust. And then they
Great.
I don't know what made them leave. I can't remember, but as they were leaving, they heard the guy kind of like wallering at them. Yeah, yeah. So
That's always my thing that prevents me from doing that. I just assume there's people in there.
yeah, yeah. So maybe we'll get Avery on, have him talk about it, but not now.
Freaks
It's more
me out.
important times. Somebody asked Chocolate Delight. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, chocolate.
What
delight.
princess is he going to be for Halloween? Merman or Chocolate Delight? You got to decide, guys. Man, people are
it's-
liking Chocolate Delight.
I know chocolate delight. I have an image in my head, but I don't know if it's right.
Yeah, I have an image in my head too, and I bet it's about the same as what you're imagining. Dude, we got 8 for Chocolate Delight, 2 for Merman.
Yeah.
Yeah, overwhelming response for Chocolate Delight.
Jesus.
Ash says, "I love chocolate." Great, Ash. That's fantastic. All right, I think I might have a few little diddles here.
Let's do it.
All right, all right.
See it.
Let me put
See
on.
that.
Which one would be the best? Probably. There we go. The drive-by. We were camping once, driving through some city. My dad was driving, my mom on the passenger seat, and I was kneeling behind them, leaning on the boot that separated the truck from the camper. It was evening, not full dark. We weren't really talking, and my mom was looking out her window when she screams, "Oh God, oh my God, Gene, do you see it?" My dad says, "Yeah, I do. I'm going to slow down and let them by." This is a short one, by the way. Short boy. He slowed, and the car on the right passed us. I couldn't see inside, but their window was down, and the arm hanging out of the window looked to be that of someone impossibly thin. I asked my mom what she had seen, and she said it was nothing. My dad backed her up. Years later, I asked them about it again. My mom said it was a skeleton, not a mask, because you could see through the jaws. It had a tongue and eyes. It was death. My dad backed her up, but years later, after my mom was dead, recanted saying it was a mask because nothing could survive like that. Dad sounds sensible. That's it.
Oh, man.
What would you do, Zooty?
I don't know. Probably just close my eyes.
What kind of car you think Death was driving?
Death?
Yeah, or the skeleton man.
There was... What's the name of this stupid book? There was a book about death. And he drove a car.
Oh, yeah?
And I think it was an actual car. I was trying to make a joke. I can't think of it. I'm thinking it's just an Oldsmobile.
Could be.
Some Oldsmobile.
Mustangs seem to like flying into crowds.
I think it's a 95 Oldsmobile.
Really?
95. It's just...
Really? What a non car.
Yeah, exactly. That's how he sneaks up on you. He just walks in.
You think he's somebody going to Denny's in the morning and fuck, you're dead.
You're dead. He touches you.
Yeah.
Touches you and you're dead.
Fuck, you're dead. Even Byron's here tonight. We haven't seen Byron in ages. Shitballs fuck, man.
Shitball as fuck, man.
I got another here.
Let's hear it.
This one's kind of a longer boy. Ever since I said that the other night, I can't stop saying it.
Oh, man.
Now you're a little quiet.
I'm a little quiet?
Oh, there we go.
I don't think I'm a little quiet.
Whew. All right.
Should I...
In my ears you were. I have my volume jack too.
Am I a little quiet?
Not anymore. Now that you spoke up.
I feel like I'm too loud now. Guy, people who are listening right now, am I too loud? It's weird. It's a constant struggle because Skype messes with my microphone.
Do you have that thing unclicked?
What thing unclicked?
The auto adjust thing?
Yeah?
Huh, weird.
Should
Should you enable it? I don't know, man.
I enable it?
I heard that there's another setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that there's another setting. Like,
Skype?
No, it's not on Skype. It's like that thing if you go into recording devices.
Oh, like on the sound mixer thing?
Yeah, and then you go to microphone, and then properties.
You mean recording devices?
Yeah.
And recording, and then go to my microphone, hit.
I forget what it's called. I don't know. Mine, it doesn't have it. Maybe it depends on the kind of mic.
I don't know.
Or interface or whatever.
No.
Fuck
It's
it.
weird.
It's all gay. Let's do this.
Well, one of these days. Skype just does. We need to change it to Mumble servers.
Go to Google Hangouts.
Discord. You know what Discord is?
No? What is that?
It's like the Mixler of Skype.
Oh Jesus.
We'll get on it. We'll get on Discord and
Cool.
we can do the next one.
Could we use that in game?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hello, Arturo Noriega.
Hello.
Hello. All right, I got another one here.
All right, spooky. Let's go.
All right.
In my cave.
I can't remember whether I've shared this story on Reddit before, but whatever. It's a Reddit story, guys.
Love it.
I'll retype it. I don't believe in the paranormal, but some shit went down at a place I used to live. At about a year ago that I still can't explain. It was part of an old Victorian house that got split into 4 smaller apartments. Each apartment had really nice high ceilings and its own laundry room. Whoa. Our laundry room was the only one that had attic access. Not like the usual pull downstairs or anything. We're talking a 3x3 square cut out of the ceiling held up by 2 long planks on the attic side that were nailed to it. Inside the attic, there were 2 beams that were nailed along the outside of the hole to keep the square in place. In order to get into the attic, you would have to completely lift the square clear of the 2 beams and push it over or twist it to the side. A couple months after we moved in, we noticed that the attic access was open. Like perched crookedly across the runner beams, we figured someone went in there to inspect before we moved in and forgot to close it, and just took us a while for us to notice. We tried to close it and couldn't on our own. We didn't have a ladder, and there was nothing besides the washer or dryer to stand on, which didn't make us or even our 6'3" downstairs neighbor tall enough to get it. So we had to pile boxes and a bunch of stuff up and hold it still while our neighbor climbed up precariously and shut it. Fast forward another few months, and I was out of the apartment hanging out at my boyfriend's place. I got a frantic call from my roommate saying that she had just heard a whump noise and went to check it out, and the attic was open again. She sent me a picture, and it looked as if someone had pushed it up to clear the beams and then slid it back enough so that one of the beams that held it shut was just angled out of the hole. This time was significantly more freaky because we had also experienced other odd things happening, like doors closing on their own, disembodied footsteps, and smells. Once I was semi-asleep on our couch, and I thought I heard my roommate get home from work. I opened my eyes in time just to see the door to her room close after getting no hi back from her. I got up and knocked on, then opened the door, and no one was in there. She came home about a half an hour later. Oh, jeez Louise. At that point, the roommate was afraid that either something supernatural was going on, or maybe we had some kind of creepo living in our attic, but we were too freaked out to look. Plus, it didn't make any sense for the creepo. What the hell am I for the creepo explanation? There we go. To get up there without a ladder, or you'd have to be a master at parkour. Even for a very tall person, it was extremely hard to reach the board and get it to shut. Plus, all of our other doors and windows were always locked, and nothing ever went missing. Even though I don't really believe in this stuff, we went ahead and burned some white sage, ash, and stuff because we figured it couldn't hurt. Nothing more really happened after that, and we moved out shortly after for unrelated reasons, so I don't know if who lives there now has experienced similar happenings. Creepy attic.
Creepy attic.
You had a monkey living in there.
Ugh.
Dude, that'd scare me.
Jesus.
Wake up one night and you see a monkey face staring out the attic. Ooh. I don't like that thought.
I don't like it either.
Yeah. You ever, is your apartment haunted?
I think so. I think I haunted.
You haunted?
To be honest. TBH.
TBH. IMHO.
Nah, it's not really too spooky.
Yeah?
I think I'm the spookiest thing here.
In the whole city?
In the whole damn city.
Whole damn city.
Yeah, it's kind of, just hot and humid.
Get haunted.
Humid stank. Get haunted, right?
Get haunted, man. You
Get
got
haunted, bro.
get haunted, bro. Get haunted, weak shit.
Oh man, get haunted, bro.
Shit, man.
Shit, man.
Shit, man. Shit balls. Fuck. Stank. Who's all here? Let's go over the chat.
Let's see who's here.
Yeah, who's here?
You know what? I want you to give me one last mic check. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna say a fruit, and if you hear me say that fruit, that means I didn't mute myself, right?
Okay,
Here we go.
you got it.
Pussy fruit.
Pussy fruit.
Oh, you heard it. Okay. Huh. All right. You know what I'm gonna try?
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna try
try?
something.
Okay.
Second. I'm gonna. This is the okay. This is actually really spooky.
Okay.
I'm gonna enable the microphone setting
Oh.
automatically adjust. I'm gonna willingly let Skype possess my microphone, guys. All right, you guys got your hands on the Ouija board? Wow. I'm gonna get really loud. I bet. Here we go.
Don't mock them. No.
Ooh,
Nothing.
how insanely loud am I?
No difference yet.
No difference yet. Okay, that doesn't. That's horseshit.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay, change it.
All right,
One of these days.
we'll get it,
I'll get it one of these days.
dude.
It's only on Skype. It gets this way.
Yeah.
Quite the shame. Quite the shame. You ever hear me on my my own creepy streams?
No, you sound
Or-
fine.
Yeah, it sounds great. It's
Yeah.
Skype, man.
Yeah.
Skype fucks with my my microphone. It might be possessed.
You sound fine on there. I don't know what the fuck, man.
Possessed, dude. What? Okay. What if I just get so far up into my microphone,
Yeah.
it goes insane, and then it goes back to normal again?
Dude, you do whatever you want.
All right. What if I tell a story this close? Okay, I'm gonna put it that way.
Please do it.
I'm not. I'm pretty sure I have this thing set as low as it can.
Could add something special, man.
Special.
Special.
Something special.
Special.
Something special, dude. Something special.
Something special. Mm.
Love it. Something special. Only special times here.
You ready for that movie theater thing?
To be honest,
TBH, IMHO.
in my honest opinion.
I always thought it was humble opinion. Whatever.
Well, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Yes.
It's not actually that spooky. It's more of a thing that happened and people died.
Well, that's fucked up. What? I just want it out of the system so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because
should I give a plot synopsis?
look, man, the way you presented it earlier, it had me worried. Yeah, give a short, quick synopsis, I suppose.
All right. So this person
Yeah.
went to see a movie at a movie theater. All right.
Yeah.
Now, this person, this was back in 2012,
Okay.
right? And they were going to see a movie. They're going to see the midnight premiere of the newest movie in the series of Batman.
Okay.
So they went to see Batman.
Batman.
Now, I'm trying to see if the movie starts. So the movie was The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
So Bane is doing some stuff.
Got it.
Batman and Catwoman is doing something.
Uh-huh.
And then a sound like a cherry bomb goes off.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
That's what they thought. They thought it was fireworks throwing a crowd. Unfortunately, it wasn't fireworks. It was... Yeah, so...
Was this the one in Colorado?
I don't know when it happened. All I know is that this happened in 2012. It was for Batman, and some crazy guy shot people in the movie theater.
That was the one in Colorado, I think. That's that was like
And this,
the big one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it was an interesting story about how people in his family and whatever, all of them survived, but one guy got his leg amputated,
Oh, jeez.
but he survived, and some people died, and yeah,
Yeah, if it's the same one you're talking about, I imagine it probably is. Two tear gas grenades, an MP-15 rifle, Remington 870 shotgun, a Glock 22. 12 people died.
yeah, so that's the same one. Yep.
Man, I remember hearing about that on the news.
Yeah. You listen to the news?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and that's one of the reasons why I have that phobia. Is that very case? That's no good, man.
They changed the theaters in that town. It used to be lettered, but now, I mean, they're used to be numbered, but now they go by letters, so it's harder to
Yeah.
figure out what theater it took place in.
Hmm. Well,
So,
thanks for the mood, bro.
so that's pretty creepy, right, guys?
Yeah, it is.
Let's go back to solving my Skype mic problem. I'll suck some of the Halloween madness out.
Oh man. Whew. All right. Thanks.
There's a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man.
Mm,
There's a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity.
mm.
Oh.
All right. I have some stories sent in from people.
Yeah?
If I can get to the fucking list. Come on. Come on, cunt. Come on, cunt. All right. Ah, Jesus. Hang on, guys. We're taking a little max break.
The max break.
Oh, max break. There we go. All right. No, I don't want fucking Gmail business email. Fuck. All right. Okay. Also, guys, if you want to send in a story for us to read, that's best five. Then it's the number five. Best five Halloween madness at gmail.com. Send it in there. And I'll fucking read it, Holmes.
Let's do it.
I'll read the shit out of it, Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read it 3 times if you want me to. If it's short. All right. Yeah, I got one. I got one here. This is from... I don't want to say anybody's name, so if you're listening to this and you sent this in, thank you. Put on some music here. So when I was a kid, around 6 or 7, I was in robot camp. Whoa! Dude, you ever go to robot camp?
What is a robot?
I don't know what robot camp is. Sounds fucking hardcore.
Jesus.
Robot camp. By that I mean I was in camp that taught us about robots and let us build them. I always built a giant scorpion with a little chainsaw tail. Oh, Jesus. So one day I see 2 kids full on sprint, or as you two would say, engage warp factor 9. I don't think I've ever said that. Away from the double doors yelling about a ghost. So me, being the utterly insane person I am, proclaim that there is in fact no ghost. To prove it, I push a chair up to the door so I can reach the door window and see what can only be described as a phantom hot dog salesman. Seriously, that's the only thing that I can think of to describe him. He had a bushy mustache, one of those beret hat things that are kind of flap and not quite a beret hat on his head, and his skin and everything else on him was white as snow, like creepily pale. Even his clothes. We just kind of stared at each other for a few seconds. I looked at what was next to him and saw a being dressed in the same clothes as me, except without a head. Oh, jeez. And having transparent limbs. You better believe I skedaddled real quick. I beat feet into the next dimension, and I wasn't going to get got by a spooky hot dog vendor. Yeah, I have a strange history of creepy encounters. Maybe I should tell you all about them. About the time I saw the Wendigo-like creature creeping around the woods behind my house at night. Oh, and here's a spooky image I found on YouTube. What is that? Huh. UFO, guys. You ever see a hot dog salesman ghost, Zooty?
Hot dog? No.
Any other kind of salesman ghost?
Who's to say? Really? No, I may have passed one.
All right,
Street.
I got a question for you, Michael.
Yeah, shoot, James.
In the last, in the last 6 months,
All right.
what's been the eeriest thing that's happened to you?
Buying a baker's dozen of donuts.
With me?
Yeah.
And eating all of them on the way out to the middle of the woods?
Yeah, I think that was probably the eeriest thing. Yeah, I guess. There was one night where nothing really too special. It was after seeing some shitty live band music thing. I was just chilling on the curb like an asshole, talking with people in some shitty place. And then I figured out a few weeks ago someone got shot
Oh.
multiple times and died about 2 feet from where I sat. So that's like a weird proximity thing, where it's
Yeah.
like, hey, I sat like right there where this person got shot. Another pretty depressing thing, but maybe he was a bad guy. Who knows? But Erie, I don't know Erie. I stay away from the Erie. There's not much. There's not much Erie down south here.
Just you.
Just me. Just me.
Man.
I need to like find some swamps.
People can be eerie.
I don't see any. I see dumb people. Does that count?
Are they being eerie?
I don't know. I went to take a leak today in a bathroom, public bathroom.
Oh, man.
And I walked in, and there was some guy in the stall going, and then
That's eerie.
I took
And
a
then
leak
you
and got out of there.
and then you open the stall and there's nobody in there.
It's just a fly creature hatching little eggs.
Shit, man. That's always traumatizing. Dude, I think I saw the guy that lives in the building today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw him. And no, I didn't make out with him, but I was making an apple cider. Actually stealing an apple cider. And I didn't even notice him at first, dude, because I'm standing there, like where the coffee machine was. I'm standing over there in that corner. And I don't know, I was just like, I think there's some dude. Here. And I look, and he's in the far corner. And kind of where you sat, do you remember that bar thing that went along the window?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is at night, so there wasn't like daylight or anything. He had like the last 3 chairs pulled out, and he was just sitting against the wall on his phone. Up underneath the bar thing.
Why?
I don't know. And
Why would he do that?
And it was like way late, dude. This is why I think these people live here, because this is like 8, little after 8. Everybody else is gone. I'm getting ready to leave, and he's just doing that. There's all those chairs in there. Why is he there?
What's he doing?
Yeah, man.
Is he stealing shit? Like you're stealing shit?
I don't know.
Stealing apple cider?
I never sat under there like that when I've been stealing. Yeah, man.
Maybe he's a security guard.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just now updated you, Fire, on that. Jesus. Let's see what the vote's at. Let's see what the polls are at. Anybody who hasn't voted yet, make sure you have annotations on and hover over the video and click the eye in the top right corner and vote. Let's see where the standings are at. 81% Chocolate Delight, 18% Merman. Man, that's a fucking heavy pulling towards Chocolate Delight. Shit.
Dang, dude.
Dude. What the fuck is this? You ate a hot dog, Byron? God bless you. You send me a video, bro? No, it's from somebody else. Never mind. Bruh? Whoa! What the fuck is this? Okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right. Hey, moo, 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 moo. Okay. All right. What do we have here? What are you doing for Halloween this year, Zooty?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna.
It's Halloween during your long boy?
When does my long boy go? No, it's on a Monday.
Yeah.
It's on a Monday.
Isn't that a shitty day for Halloween? Jesus.
Oh, dude. I'm probably gonna go somewhere, chill out with some people. Maybe I'll stay here and just watch Evil Dead and stare at my Clown Stitch frame painting.
God damn.
Just itch my arms until they bleed.
Oh. That's kind of Halloween-y.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds pretty metal, dude.
That's a little Halloween-y.
I don't know.
Shit,
I wish there was more creepy shit. I'd probably get into some creepy woods shit.
Oh, man.
I'd just probably get robbed.
Jeez.
Most places here, there's people around, so I can't really just... I'd be in someone's backyard and shit. You ghost, and then I'll just get a Rottweiler just eating my colon.
Think a Rottweiler... You think you could really go for the colon, though? Isn't that full of shit?
I mean, I don't think... I mean, dogs eat shit.
That's
Don't
true.
they?
Fucking good point.
See? I mean, come on, dude.
What the hell am I
Come on,
doing?
bro.
Wow.
What is going on, man?
I need to fucking check myself, man.
And learn how to play the game.
God damn. All right, since
Play the
there's,
game.
since there's some new people in here, I'm going to plug this one more time. Tomorrow, Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Time, guys. Penn Gilly's going to be on, and he's going to take the top 10 suggestions for Halloween painting. Halloween themed. We're going to take the top 10 suggestions. We're going to do a vote. And then he's going to go and paint that picture, and then, yeah, we're going to have a Halloween painting. So it'll be a live stream tomorrow. He'll be on. We're gonna be. He has some creepy stories, some England creepy stories. And tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time, be there streaming right here where you're at now. Hey, Sparky, thanks for being a long-time viewer. Be sure to vote.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Oof. You gonna do any trick or treating?
Don't.
Yeah, trick or treat.
Don't make me. Yes.
You ever run
Yes,
off?
I am.
You ever do what they do in TV shows and run off in the woods on Halloween with some girl and just plow her deep in the woods?
Yeah. Wait, did you just ask me if I raped? If I raped people?
No. She. I didn't say steal off and rape.
So so the question is, during Halloween, have I ever taken a girl into the woods and done things?
Gone with a girl into the woods and plowed her deep.
I don't know how deep is deep.
Oh man.
To your elbow. You're putting on gloves to debone an elk.
Dude, Jesus Christ, man.
Getting that serious into it? I don't think so. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe this
Maybe.
year.
Maybe this year. This will be the one.
Maybe I'll find my own chocolate delight.
Yeah, man. You got to vote. Night. Who's going to sleep? Gamzee? Okay. Good night, buddy. Oh, man. All right. I got another here.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Quite.
Shit, if I can find it.
I don't think you can.
There we go. I found it. There's something on top of the stairs. So when I was a kid, I would race up to the top of the stairs as fast as I could. Like it was some sort of silly game. Well, I must have been 5 or 6 at the time. I'm not sure, but I know I was very little. Somewhere along the way, a voice at the top of the stairs started to whisper to me. It would make bets with me, such as, I bet you a penny. Ooh. Whole penny, huh? You can't make it to the top of the stairs. I don't really think there was a certain amount of time or anything. As I said, I was very little, so I probably didn't have any counting abilities anyway. I just recall sitting at the top of the stairs having conversations with this voice. About the betting, of course. Eventually the voice, it was like a whisper of a man's voice, not my own voice in my head, I'm sure, started to bet me my life instead of pennies. That's kind of a jump, dude. Can go from pennies to life? Jesus. It'd say I bet you your life that you can't make it up the stairs. Blah blah blah. As I got older, it stopped. I never really thought about it at all, and I never mentioned it to anyone until one night I was sleeping over at my brother's place. I was about 18 and he was 22. We were talking about spooky stories. Out of nowhere, I brought up the voice at the top of the stairs, and my brother got all quiet and weird. Before I even mentioned the betting aspect, he said, "Did it make bets with you?" Ooh. Don't like that. Ooh. We both looked at each other horrified. It certainly was freaky after the fact. A lot of bad shit went down in my family over that period of time in my life, and my mother, a heavily religious lady, said that there was a lot of evil in the house at the time. I don't at all think our place was haunted, by the way. It was built in the late 70s, and as I got older, I never experienced anything like that again. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Don't like that. It's always something when somebody else, like...
Why can't we be friends, you know?
Come on, don't bet. Don't bet, guys. Don't bet, guys. Dumb dog.
Dumb dog.
Dumb dog. Dude. You know what I've been talking about on the Morning Pit is that fucking... This is kind of scary, but not for the right reason.
Okay.
You guys remember when we went to see Jason Bourne and we saw that shitty trailer for that movie, Girl on a Train?
Yeah.
That movie made it to #1, bro.
What do you mean? What? What do you mean #1?
Like it was #1 in the box office.
That's so dumb.
I know.
That's extremely dumb.
Does that make you mad?
Kinda.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's it's pretty dumb. I don't like that.
Pretty dumb, man.
For-
Pretty fucking dumb.
Ugh.
Oof.
Yeah, gross.
Yeesh.
Icky toes.
All right. You got any more?
I don't think so.
All right. Let's see what I have here. I have a basket full of stories. God damn. Okay, let's see. Campsite. This sounds interesting.
Huh.
You go camping a lot, Zooty?
I don't. I've camped in the past.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it ebbs and flows. I like camping in the winter because then you just don't have bugs.
Yeah.
It's just you and the nature, and there's snow and ice. You know,
Yeah.
and you just have fucking You have a Yeti.
When
You
you've
have a
been,
Yeti
I was just
there.
gonna, I was just gonna say, dude, when you've been camping, you ever been squatched?
No, no, there's no Squatch in it. When I camp. There's only Yeti. There's only abominable, abomin, abominable, abominable,
Abominable?
abominable,
Aren't you in college, man?
abominable, 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 abominable snowman, abomination, abominable, abominable, abominable. This is abominable. I was right. Abominable. In the abominable snowman. So there's these abominable snowmans out there. Abominable. Abominable.
Dude, stop it, man.
Abominable.
Oh, Jesus.
The abominable snowman.
You ever have anything weird happen to you when you camped a few times?
Not really. I'm just, it's like dark. And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. You ever go alone?
Oh yeah, just hundreds of miles around myself. I just like to walk from my driveway until I'm in the woods, and I walk for 4 more hours, and then I lay down in the dark. And I just stay there for 2 weeks.
Oh, man. You really
Don't
rough
eat.
it.
I just eat, and I put snow in my mouth until it melts, and then I come back.
So you never gone alone, huh?
Yeah, I always had my friend with me. He lives in my pocket.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Squirrel skull. He
Uh,
tells me who to believe. Tell me a few things about you right now, Max.
thanks. What's his name?
He doesn't have a name. Above names.
See any clowns down there, dude?
To give him an. I hear about that. Supposedly, I'm getting weird stuff that there's like clown sightings, but then not, and there's like clown sightings like 2 towns over, and I just don't know.
We've had
What's
one.
real, what's not?
We've had one here at Belmont University, and that's the only one I know of. But I have a feeling, and not just because it's going to be Halloween, but I feel like Halloween weekend, I'm going to be seeing some clowns.
Oh, man.
I just
You're
feel
gonna
like
see
it.
Clowns, and then a real clown will go in there
Yeah.
to fuck on you.
I live in an area that's conducive to clowns. Like,
Yeah.
you've been out there. You know that clowns.
It's
Yeah.
around, and
Yeah, man.
there's a lot of weird shit.
And kill me some clowns.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Well, what do you think the chances? How long? Okay, it's just a matter of time. How long until you see a clown, Zooty?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I'm almost assuredly gonna see a clown on Halloween if I'm out and about.
Okay.
So I guess Halloween. I guess
Halloween?
2 Mondays from now.
I'll say Halloween. I'm planning on going out in the woods on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I see a clown out there, that'll be something.
Cat's bananas.
That'll be the cat's bananas, guys.
What if you just saw a clown outfit just on the side of the road?
Oh, that'd be worse than the clown.
Yeah. And then you have your window down and you look at it, and then something catches your eye in front of you because you look out your side window,
Yeah.
and right in front of you in the headlights is the clown not wearing anything but like underwear and big red shoes and the red nose, and he just has an axe.
Jesus
and
Christ.
he's already on a downswing on the front of your car.
Man, he goes fast, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, dude.
Man, I don't want to fuck with a clown that's that fast. So he's using his own clothes as bait?
Yeah. Clown bait.
Oh, man.
Bait, bro.
Shit, man.
Works every time.
Work every time. All right. Here's what I have. I guess I'll put on some music. Let me find one here. Nope. 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 There we go. It's kind of a long boy here. All right, we'll see if it's real or not. I'm a bit late, but here's something I have posted elsewhere. This story takes place in August of 2013 in the mountains of southern Oregon. I'm a U.S. Air Force Security Forces Airman, MP. My girlfriend was at work and it was a swelteringly hot day and began to turn into thunderstorms. My buddy Nick, another MP, and I decided to go explore some of the back roads and get out of the heat. Southern Oregon is crisscrossed with long logging roads, some actively used and many totally forgotten and grown over. Nick and myself spent many of our days off, starting on the roads that we knew, finding roads that we didn't know, driving for hours into the mountains, eventually navigating back to the paved roads. And this particular day, with storm clouds building over the mountains, we set off on a road that we had never been on and began to drive into the mountains. Do you have a road buddy named Nick, Zooty?
I don't think I do. My squirrel. Yeah.
After driving around for an hour,
Take me home, Nick.
what does Nick sound like? Or do his thoughts just go into your head and you don't hear anything?
Nick sounds like your father when he was 9. Familiar but childlike.
Oh, Jesus, okay. After driving around for an hour, we hadn't seen nor heard any signs of other people in the woods. We rounded a bend in the thick fir woods and emerged in a meadow that was totally surrounded by thick aspen groves. The meadow was perfectly flat and eerily still. We both noticed the strange stillness almost immediately. No birds, hardly any insect noise, no squirrels, and certainly no other people. On the far side of the meadow, right at the edge of the tree line, there was a picnic table. The table was very odd, however. It was painted with a bright orange. It was much larger than your typical picnic table at a park. Remembering this, Nick drove through the meadow to get a closer look. I remember being apprehensive as we approached. The whole scenario was exceptionally strange. The overall silence of the aspen grove was unsettling. Also, it was nearly impossible to see far into the trees as the aspens grow extremely close together. When we parked by the table, I hopped out of the passenger seat of the truck to check it out. I'm not very tall, only about 5'5", but regardless, the table was ridiculously oversized and practically unusable. The seats were nearly at chest level, meaning I would have to climb up to even sit on them. Ooh. As I was looking at the table, Nick called me over to the truck. I noticed that he was looking back into the aspens at first. I couldn't see what he was looking at, but then I noticed a splash of color that was completely out of place in the thick trees. A small one-man tent was set back into the trees about 50 feet from the strange table. I had an initial feeling of dread and felt certain that there was someone in that tent. If we could see the tent... Ooh, I don't like that feeling.
I don't like that tent.
Yeah, man. If we could see the tent, they could see us. There were no campgrounds in this area, no people on the main roads for miles. Surely someone camping so remotely would be at the very least a strange person. However, as we observed the tent, we didn't notice any movement or hear any sounds coming from it. Nick suggested that I call out. Fuck you, Nick, you call out. I didn't want to, but I did. Hey, is there anyone in there? I yelled. No reply. Feeling completely on edge, Nick and I thought about driving away and leaving this strange area, but we began to fear the worst. What if there's a body in that tent? What if someone had gotten kidnapped? Foolish, I know, but we thought about it the whole time. After some debate, we decided to have Nick turn the truck around to drive away from the camp, should we need to leave in a hurry. He would be waiting behind the wheel with my heart pounding. Oh, Jesus.
What?
Oh man.
Oh
What
my
if Nick
God.
gets cold feet, bro?
Oh man.
They're gonna leave you like that guy that got abducted.
Cold feet, bro.
I start
Cold feet, bro. No.
good as river trash, bro.
Good as trash, bro.
I started walking through the trees towards the tent.
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was totally keyed up. All of my senses were on full alert. When I reached the campsite, several things struck me as, odd. Backpacks were scattered all over. No fire was built. No wood collected. The tent was full of backpacks and women's clothing. Full of dread, I turned to leave and tell Nick what I had seen. As I left, I heard Nick start to yell, "Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here." Not knowing why he was yelling, I ran back to the truck, and when I broke out of the trees, I saw a beat-up old Ford Taurus. Hey!
What?
Hey! Holler out!
Do
On,
it.
on the road, blocking us from leaving the meadow. I immediately leapt into the passenger seat, and Nick floored the gas pedal. The car was occupied by two men, and a third person was laying against the window in the back. As we drove across the meadow, the driver attempted to block us from the road, but Nick drove around them and accelerated the way that we had came from. I looked back and saw the car attempting to turn around on the narrow road. Nick drove like a madman. I was honestly terrified that they would catch up. We hit the highway without seeing the car again. I still do not know if the person in the back was a male or a female. I called the state police and they promised to send a trooper out to check out the scene. However, I received a call the next day from the trooper stating that the campsite, the backpacks, and the women's clothing was all gone. Though he could tell people had been in the area, the strange table was still by the thick aspen grove. I have not returned to the area and do not intend to. Ooh, that was a good one.
Oh man.
Man. Nothing creepier than people, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Nick.
Oof. Come on.
No.
Come on, Nick. Oh, Sparky. Good night, Sparky. I think he already left. Byron says, all of your senses, even taste. Just some fellas enjoying cross-dressing in private. Oh, man. So what's up with the giant table? I don't know, Jake. Not sure. I don't know why there's why was there a giant table there, Zooty? Can you analyze this from a psychological point?
I think it's something to do with penis envy.
So you have a little table? So maybe it's somebody has too big of a dick,
Yeah, that could be it.
and they go out there and they see the large table against their what would be oversized penis, and it makes them feel normal.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's it. That's, quote me on it.
we got it. We got it.
Quote me on it. I want you to quote me on it.
All right. What else do I have here? How's it going? Whoa!
How's it going?
Wow!
What?
Whoa!
What?
Something just got fucking loud on your end, bro.
Yeah, I think I think my computer's on it, dude.
Whoa!
Spooked.
Whoa! That fucking shook me, man.
What'd you hear? Just me really loud, or
An explosion. It's like,
what?
and it's just, oh my god.
I apologize, everyone. I sincerely hold on. Am I loud right now, or?
You're louder than you were, but not overly so. Oh! Okay. Now you're way quiet. You're way quiet.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Halloween madness. I'm sorry, man.
Jesus. Whew.
It's Nick, dude.
Man, still quiet.
It's Nick.
Fucking Nick, man.
All right.
Nick the squirrel head. Wow. Is everybody okay?
They're okay. Mess with his mic.
All right, mess with your mic. Everybody remember to vote. You gotta have annotations on. Click on the little eye in the top right corner. Jesus.
I want you to do. I want you to do one last thing.
Yeah, what can I... If I could hear you, I would. What's up?
I'm gonna talk
Huh?
until I'm getting louder or not. Right?
You got it.
All right. So I'm talking right now, and I don't know if anything's changing.
You're getting slightly louder. Not much.
Happening is anything.
There you go. Perfect. Wait there. Stop. Yeah.
I feel like that's way too loud.
It sounds fine. Maybe you could back it up a bit, but not too much.
Okay, what about now?
That's fine. That's the best you've ever sounded.
Love you guys.
I bet Byron shit himself on that.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Whew. All right.
I have a fan.
We made it. We're good. We're here. God damn. Who Who sent in whatever. I'm not even gonna mention it. Okay. Wow, okay. We're back. We're here. We're okay, guys. Whew.
Yep.
Oh, man. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right. I'm good.
I'm trying to figure out why that explosion happened.
Did you accidentally hit the gain?
I don't think I did. I wasn't messing with the gain. I wasn't messing with really anything.
How did you know that it even happened?
It's because I heard you go, whoa.
Oh, man.
It was quite a verbal reaction.
Wow. You got to listen back to that.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm not gonna hear you for the next, 5 seconds. This is like Tron, okay? I'm gonna plug myself, and Tron can be creepy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a man in a computer,
Yeah, he is a man in a computer.
trapped and,
They have those motorcycles.
yeah. So, in that same sense, Halloween Madness, I'm gonna plug my headphones directly into my mic.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
All right.
Now, I'm not gonna be able to hear you right now, but my mic is still on. See if I can plug into this. Jack myself in.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm currently jacked in.
You jacked in? Can you hear us yet?
I can't. I don't know if there's
You jacked?
change.
He says he's jacked in.
Stop the brain! Okay, I'm back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Whew. You all right, dude?
I'm alright.
All right. Dude, I've got an update on the vote.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the vote?
Things are kind of changing a bit. We've got 61% Chocolate Delight, 38% Merman,
Wow.
with 11 for Chocolate Delight, 7 for Merman.
Dude, this could go either way.
It's I don't know. It's
Why tune into the political debates when you could turn into this debate of chocolate delight?
or Merman. Ash was like, "What? No, no." Yeah, man. If you have friends, now's the time to tell them to vote. Chocolate Delight or Merman. Jesus. All right. Well, I'm awake now. You woke me up.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Coming off of that, do you want to read one?
I think with the way my mic's been going, I don't know if I should.
All right. I'll read one. You decide while you're doing that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Put on the music. In my old apartment, my dog would on occasion look down the hallway towards the bedroom. Oh. From the living room and growl for no apparent reason. On occasion, when I was sleeping in the bedroom, she slept at the foot of the bed. I would wake up and see her staring intently at the door and growling. She was a big girl. 140 pounds of Great Dane. Okay, 140 pounds of Great Dane. So I'm here for a couple of years and thinking, okay, my dog has a good imagination. Wrong. One night, I woke up not due to my dog growling, but barking for all she was worth. Not at the door, she was barking straight at me. Ooh. I opened my eyes. I don't like that. I opened my eyes pretty much immediately, and there was a blur of light leaning over me, very close. Certainly less than 6 inches from my face. It was not distinguishable as a person. It more resembled a person-sized version of a colorful nebula that you might see in a picture of a science magazine. 3-dimensional and all. I immediately got the distinct impression that this thing had been watching me sleep for God knows how long. And how many times before. For all the clarity of that distinct feeling, I had no sense of what it wanted, whether it was malevolent or just curious. I flipped right the fuck out and jumped backwards to the other side of the bed, too terrified to scream, and that blur of light receded and disappeared over the course of about 3 seconds. My dog was going absolutely ape. I almost said rape. Shortly thereafter, I asked the building manager if anyone had died in there. She investigated that and came back to me with a couple of weeks later with a yes. A woman had died of a drug overdose in that apartment in 1995. Shortly after having her child removed from her custody because of her addiction problems. My dog did still growl at the hallway from time to time, but I never saw it again, and I moved out about a year later. I had other encounters, but this thing was literally inches from my face, watching me sleep, getting shivers now just writing about it. There you go.
Fucking dogs. Creeping me out. Barking at me.
Yeah, everyone of Scramble's cats just stare at the wall and bark.
It would just scream like a woman.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, you have a ghost cat.
I do. I guess you're right. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the ghost cat here in this apartment for at least 5 months.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while without this ghost cat. I used to see it all the time well, not all the time, but a good amount of time back up north. But
Yeah.
I've only seen the ghost cat here once down here in the south. It's always in the peripheral.
And you say it looks like a cat.
Yeah, it's like a little cat. Imagine like a shadow,
Mm-hmm.
like just a shadow cat.
Is it like sitting or is it rocking away? Like, what's the cat doing?
It's usually going anywhere from breakneck cat speed sprint to just it moving. I never really see it sitting.
What do you mean by the candle trick, Ash?
Have you tried that candle trickicity? Why do I feel like I know what he's talking about, but I also don't?
Is that where you stare into it and you let the peripheral, like...
Is that where I become an X-Man?
Yeah. What the hell's a candle trick? It's where you shove a candle up your ass, Zooty.
You shove it up there and you stop fucking talking about ghost cats.
And watch the flame. Okay. I don't like this. This isn't... I don't like it, Ash. Where are you going with this?
Oh, I used to have a lighter. I could have used that.
And the flame goes crazery.
I remember him saying the crazery.
I feel like that'd like hurt your eyes after a while.
If you're not strong,
Yeah.
you got a
You
visitor.
got Ghost Cat. Jesus, Ash. God damn. All right. And you've been seeing the Ghost Cat your whole life?
Not really. Only like a few years ago.
Hmm. You have any cats that died?
When I was a youngin, my
Yeah.
family had a cat.
Yeah.
And I think it died.
Do you think
Pretty
that's
sure it's
him?
not alive. Maybe. That might be Reese. I think his name was Reese.
All right. Any Scrambles cats die?
I don't think so. He got rid of them all.
Uh,
Gave them away to other people.
when you last saw the Ghost Cat, where was it? In your apartment where you're sitting now?
Yeah, it was in the corner of my eye. It was by the television over yonder.
Did it make you look over?
No, it was just in my periphery, and then it's kind of like a sprint thing. It's just really quick. It's just a quick, like it's like 9 frames.
Now, but my question is, when you see the Ghost Cat, do you usually look over, like fully?
I mean, I try to, but at that point, I don't see it.
Uh,
It's like my periphery, and then imagine something being in your periphery, and as you turn to look, it's running against your periphery until you can't see it.
yeah, yeah.
That's what it's like.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
The first time you saw the Ghost Cat was a little weird.
I think. I mean, at certain points, like, is that just like a bag that is whatever, and is that a cat? But it's always like, or it's like is a fan blowing something that makes it look
Yeah.
something that's moving. But I don't know. But I've definitely been like, fucking, that looks like a fucking cat running around, ghost cat. You know, fucking ghost. I don't know, fucking ghost cat, dude.
You think it hops up on your chest when you're sleeping and licks at your face?
Yeah, I think it protects me from other demons. I leave a plate of milk for it every night.
Is that milk always gone?
Yeah, every morning. So I leave it in my mouth. And it lifts it out of my mouth.
Man, it's pretty deep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty connected with the other world.
Yeah, man. It really sounds like it. You got it all worked out.
Thanks.
You know, all worked out, man. Oh, man. Whew. All right, what else is going on here? You ever, have they let you work on patients yet?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
You ever talk to anybody that had, an imaginary friend or something?
No, I haven't had any. No.
Ah,
Yeah, nothing with that. Nothing. I mean, that I know of. I mean, maybe, and they just kept it like, I never need to tell Zooty about my imaginary friend. He'll never know.
when you were a
He'll
kid,
never know.
when you were a kid, did you have an imaginary friend?
No,
Me,
that sounded creepy.
me neither. I always found it weird too.
It's like, why do you guys have imaginary friends, dude? Get a real one.
Yeah, man.
I played make believe. It's like I had Legos, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
this guy's a bad Lego. This guy's a good Lego. I'm gonna make him fight. That's just like you playing little.
I play make believe too. It's like I always knew when make believe
Yeah.
ended. You know,
Yeah.
it's like okay, I just shot a dinosaur, but I know the dinosaur didn't actually get shot.
Then it's not there.
Yeah, yeah. You ever know anybody that did have an imaginary friend?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I would think I wouldn't be friends with them anymore.
Yeah.
There's a mental disorder. What was it? Is it
Is it
There's something like a side part of it.
Yeah.
Um, no, it's obvious. Jesus, I'm stupid. See a lurker.
Night lurker.
It's schizophrenia. Of
Oh,
course, obviously, you have
yeah.
delusions,
Hear the voices
hallucinations,
and yeah.
positive symptoms, negative symptoms, and one of the things I heard it being described by someone is that when they see, and there was video of this too. It is fucking creepy. You can see this video where it was a girl who was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Little girl, and she
Yeah.
had what she called imaginary friends. You know,
Right.
but so no one else could see them, but she could. And the way that schizophrenia works is that these hallucinations are as real as you know any person that we can see.
Sure.
And this is one of the things that kind of stuck with me because I heard this being described by there's a recording interview of someone who has schizophrenia and how drugs work.
Yeah.
And it depends because there's things called positive symptoms and negative symptoms of schizophrenia. And positive are the additional things. Not positive doesn't mean that's good.
Mm.
It's not like a positive symptom is that everything tastes like ice cream. It's a positive symptom means there's something there that shouldn't be, and that's what hallucinations and delusions are.
Yeah.
So there's certain like antipsychotic drugs that can help curb those positive symptoms. So one person, it's usually visual, or more common than that is auditory hallucinations.
Yeah.
And for schizophrenia, for this one person that was diagnosed with it, it was visual, and so he would just see gore. I think I told you about this, where he would look at people and he would see like their skin flayed from their arms, dripping blood onto the floor, like horrible shit, just like arms split open, and just he would see that. Obviously, it was just hallucinations, but he would believe that 1,000%.
Yeah.
That was just his life, and he said that when he took antipsychotics, the way it helped is that it didn't decrease his hallucinations, but he understood that they weren't real.
Mm.
So he would be talking with like his psychologist or talking to someone else in his life, and he would look at them and see like their skin falling off like their skull, and like just blood and gore and just carnage, and he would have the mindset that this isn't real, but he would still experience it.
Interesting.
So imagine seeing people in your life, or things, and you're like, I know that this isn't real, but
Yeah.
I can't separate, I can't not see it. That's like as far as those antipsychotic drugs got.
Yeah.
And that's just, I feel like almost like a horrible nightmare.
Yeah, that reminded me of like when people describe when they first wake up and they see shapes or shadow men or something. And
Yeah.
like I'm thinking, oh, Jesus, how are you not scared? But they're like, yeah, I know it's not real.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Or I feel like I have sleep paralysis on top of that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jesus Jack Christ, son.
I just can't imagine walking through life and knowing that like the gore you see isn't real, but you can't stop seeing it.
Yeah. I guess that's why don't a lot of them have don't those people don't the people that have that, isn't there a high suicide rate?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's definitely a high suicide rate.
Yeah.
And you can have high functioning and low functioning schizophrenics, and of
Yeah.
course low functioning is like where and the thing I think is worse, and it sucks because the more common hallucination is auditory in nature, not visual.
Mm.
Visual is less common, and usually the voices in your head never stop.
Ooh.
And the voices in your head aren't positive.
Yeah.
And they usually do one of two things, and they usually do both. And the one thing is that they tell you to hurt other people.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
And the other thing is that they criticize and basically demean you and shit on you nonstop.
What's it? It's what we're
So
here for.
and then if you're not medicated and you're low functioning, you think these are real voices. These are that belong to people, and you
Yeah.
can hear them. They're just never shutting up, and they're always talking to you. just like, why'd you do that? Why are you doing this? You're a horrible person. Like, kill yourself. Kill yourself. You're stupid.
Yeah.
You're dumb. You know, or like punch that guy. Do this. That. And it's like just always on. That's the Halloween madness. Or you can take some antipsychotics and you can kind of usually curb that a bit. But fucking human brain, dude.
Yeah, man. Fucking
That's
wild.
not a sci-fi movie. That's just a brain, neurochemicals and stuff like that.
You ever talk to a schizophrenic?
I had a friend that was in his family,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's technically at a higher risk. But I heard some stories of like how his dad had some like it was hallucinations. He had weird hallucinations where he would hear shit.
Mm.
But he was high functioning,
Yeah.
so it didn't really impede him that much. So like he had counseling and took drugs and shit. For the most part, didn't bug him, but he would hear voices all the time. So he would be there'd be instances where he'd be talking to his dad, and his dad would be like, imagine that you're trying to talk to someone, and it's like imagine it's you and me in the room, and we're trying to talk to someone.
Yeah.
And you're trying to talk to him, and you can't hear me for whatever reason.
Right.
And he's like answering me.
Ooh.
And so he's just kind of. There's like instances of you would ask a question, and he would just pause because he would basically be listening to another voice that you can't hear.
Yeah.
So imagine it's like that voice is talking louder than you, so he didn't really hear you. So he's
Yeah.
just kind of listening to the voice, and then you might answer the voice, and like, oh, what did you say? Because he's like distracted. And you can tell usually people that are faking or not because they're just visual. They can show that they're visually distracted. Because if someone's talking to you, it's hard to ignore that.
You're right.
So if someone else is talking to you, and then they're just kind of like looking around, they're usually looking like shifting their eyes around because they're trying to figure out where the voice is coming from,
Right,
or
right.
just trying to get the auditory, like where is it coming for? Just when you turn your head to listen towards someone, they're kind of just doing that.
Sure.
They're just distracted when they're talking. So like that kind of shit is just kind of freaky, Schizophrenia, dude. Fucking, that's some crazy shit.
Tasty treats.
Tasty treats, delish desserts. Hi, my name is Zooty Suit.
Hot eats, cool treats.
That's
Or
Hot
is
Eats Cool Treats.
Or is it
Old
cool
Wendy
treats?
Nook.
Hot eats. I can't remember.
It's Hot Eats Cool Treats. A treat isn't hot. It's cold. It's dessert. You lepton.
Sorry, guys. I'm a retard. Hi, Josh Kelson.
Another thing, you don't see it in much anymore because antipsychotic medication has kind of curbed this. But there's, catatonic behaviors was a big thing back, like in the 50s and like 60s and shit.
Meaning?
Meaning, like a decrease in reaction to like the environment.
Okay.
Or sometimes they're taking like motionless forms.
Ooh.
Or rigid, bizarre postures. So you could see someone and they wouldn't move their arms or something like that. Like imagine that their arms are crossed or they're out at an angle for like hours or sometimes days.
God.
Or weeks. Because it's just like motor behavior. Or it could be the opposite where it's not frozen, but they just keep on pacing or rocking,
Don't like that.
constantly rocking in their seat.
Wow.
But you don't see that as much. So it's just like, it's weird shit. Yeah.
All right.
Halloween madness. Halloween mental madness.
All right, Halloween mental madness.
All right, guys. Halloween mental madness. All right.
Josh Kelson, speaking of Halloween mental madness, here's what you got to do. You got to vote, Josh Kelson. So you're going to hover over the video, make sure your annotations are on, and you're going to see a little eye on the top right corner of the video. Click on it and give your vote. I don't know why I'm pushing that so hard. Man.
You know what? Another thing. I'm not trying to hound this, but I like it because it's spooky. It spooks me out. It's the only thing I can talk about.
Okay, no,
It's
that's
spooky.
fine. That's why we're here.
Of schizophrenia is the the delusions as well.
Yeah.
It's because I keep on when you hear delusions, you think, oh, that person's making stuff. Part of the delusion is that it's not. It's when someone believes in something and ignores evidence contrary to what they believe in,
Okay.
despite like just anything. It's like the whole, the Napoleon. Like, oh, I think he thinks he's Napoleon.
Right.
That's like
Sure.
a typical thing. And you're like, why are they believing that? But just the way that they're just wired, and it could be things like delusions of being followed or being watched,
Mm.
or believing that people are stealing their memories.
Yeah.
And like, imagine believing that 1,000%. Imagine believing that someone's following you, and you believe that
Yeah.
as much as that you believe your name is like Max,
Yeah.
like 1,000%, or believing that things on the radio are talking to you, special messages just for you.
Yeah.
And it's not this, and it's so easy to think, like tinfoil hat. Oh, like, imagine if I'm crazy. No, just believe. Imagine you turn on your radio, and you found like a message system. You kind of cracked the code. I don't know how you stumbled across this, but you thought that it was like aliens were talking to you, and you thought you were like you had to warn like mankind.
Yeah.
And you believe that 1,000%. You had all this stuff like, no, this is right. This is true. I need to tell people.
Right.
It's like shit like that just blows my mind. And like, no matter how much, people would tell you, you just couldn't go against it. It's just like, no, this is real. This is real. This is real.
Right.
It could be things like, you're stealing my thoughts. So if I'm talking to you, I don't want to talk to you because you're stealing my thoughts. Now imagine trying to help someone that has that.
Oh yeah. Fucking impossible.
Literally imagine, and there was a story where someone, and they were medicated, and they could see in that moment that they were fucked up, but talked about how he was an inpatient, and he thought that the people working in the inpatient clinic were taking the patients, taking them in the room and killing them.
Oh.
And he was terrified. Like, he would hide in the bathroom, and he would look out the window, and that's when the hallucinations would come in, and he would see people get chased with knives.
Oh my God.
And obviously that wasn't a thing, but that was a hallucination he had, was like he would see people with knives. And so he believed he was literally like in a Silent Hill,
Yeah.
like situation where there are people that were literally trying, in reality, were trying to help him.
Yeah.
That he viewed them that they were trying to kill him, and that there was someone trying to knife people to death.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, imagine that. Imagine you're going somewhere, and like you're just, it's like Saw, and you wake up, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking
No good.
Yeah. And then some people just hear scratch. Like, it's a whole spectrum of just, you hear weird scratching, to you hear voices, to you hear sounds. It's like this it's the spectrum of how fucked up you can get. I mean, there's people with schizophrenia that can hold down jobs, like better than I could possibly,
Right. Right.
You have high and low functioning, and how much they, interpret and fuck up your lives, but it's fucking crazy shit.
What's the who I should say is the I don't want to say creepiest, but somebody you've talked to that made you feel the most uneasy?
I'll be very general. I won't even tell you the context, so nothing can be tied to it.
Yeah.
But let's just say I'll throw hypothetically in front of everything.
Okay.
Say hypothetically, I was in an environment where I was talking with someone, and they were probably the most religious person
Okay.
I've seen
Yeah.
in my life. And I'm not dissing religion or anything like that, but when you see someone that really believes in their God, wherever God that may be, you're like, damn. And you feel like you're just like, damn, like, is this the next one? Is this the next God coming to?
Right. Yeah.
This was like crazy, and there was some sort of effective flattening of it. Was very the range and intensity of emotional expression was, including facial expression, was pretty you couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
It was just deadpan. Like it was just talking about no matter what, it would just be that normal thing, and they would always be like you know ended, couched in some sort of scripture
Yeah.
that would make it sound like a really cheesy horror movie. But it was just the didn't really have a range of emotional expression mixed with talking about stuff, mixed with talking about, the Lord, this, and by the hand of God, that. It was just like,
And
whoa.
this person freaked you out.
I mean, I wasn't like clawing at my eyes and shit, but I was like, whoa, this is kind of,
Yeah, I wanted it
this is
to
kind of, this is a little,
out of
I
your
don't see this every day. But I mean, I've had enough experience with religion, although I'm not really religious. But people run up to me. I've had like trying to buy pants at a store, and some lady would just. I've had this happen where a lady just would run up to me and talk about how Jesus has changed your life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy like Levi's.
Yeah, that's a little weird, you know.
Yeah, so it's not like the religion aspect by itself, but
But when you get somebody that's like
yeah,
they're on another planet.
when things start like dumping together.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I could understand how that'd be creepy. You know, I don't want to get in the religious thing, but I'm not going to elaborate on it at all. But like you, I had one of these strange, not creepy, but just the strangest conversations of my life with a guy who was not, who was wanting to know more about what I believed and whatnot, and it was fucking weird, man. It's like, well, how come you don't do this or that, and how come you, why don't you believe this or that? Why do you believe this or that? It's fucking weird. It's like, dude, get off of me, bro. Get off of me, bro. You're freaking me out. And the same guy, I've told you this story off of show. This same dude is like, he was normal one week, and then a month later, he shaved his head and got all weird. I've told you about that guy, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
But, man, so strange. So strange. When you're so deep into it, man. Oh. Mm.
Oh.
Oh yeah. All right, what do we have here? Anybody? Okay, again, guys, if you want to send in a creepy story, that is the best five. That's the number five. Best five Halloween madness at gmail.com. Type it out, send it in. I'll read it. Or if you want to call in, I guess you could call in. I could switch over to the channel Skype if anybody wants to call in. Skype, so that is. Yeah, spooky. You want to tell yourself a scary story? Let me know. We'll see if we can sort it out. You want to be on the best 5 minutes? You want the honor of being on such a channel?
Uh,
Uh, you can call in if we let you. If we let you. You know, we haven't heard from in a while is Phone with Drums. The hell's he been?
I don't know.
Whatever, man.
Fucked up.
Fucked up. They fucking got him. Avery says I got my Stoyas.
Jesus.
Ash just yells out fresh meat. All right,
Yes,
Ash,
neat.
you're gonna scare anybody off that might want to call in, Ash. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Man. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can quick dig up some creepy stories here. Hmm.
Oh, oh.
Hmm. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I have a true story here. Nothing paranormal. Just true scary story. Nothing paranormal. Here we go. So, put on the music. All right, Zooty, put on your analysis cap.
I'll try my heart. I'll try my bestest.
According to Miranda Barber, she was 13 years old when she participated in her first murder.
Oh man.
A gangland-style execution in a dark alley in Anchorage, Alaska. It's a weird place for a gang. Under the guidance of the leader of a satanic cult, she shot the man because he hadn't paid the money he owed. She was already addicted to heroin and was rapidly moving up the ranks of the cult when the court ordered her to go live with her uncle in North Carolina for a time. It seemed like life was going back to normal for Miranda. When she met Elite Barber, whom she eventually married, together they decided they want to kill someone. They hoped it would bring them closer together. On November 1st, 2013, 18-year-old Miranda Barber posted a Craigslist personal ad looking for men who hated their wives. And it wasn't long before she got a response from Troy LaFera, a 42-year-old man, and they agreed to meet on the night of November 11th. While her husband hid under a blanket in the back seat, Miranda waited in the front for Troy. They had a signal arranged. Whenever Miranda said, "Did you see the stars tonight?" Elliot was supposed to leap out and hold the men down, and that's exactly what they did. Elliot slipped a cord around Troy's neck to strangle him. Miranda stabbed him over 20 times. Jesus. They then dumped the body, washed the car, and they went out for dinner to celebrate. Both of them were arrested the next day. While in prison, Miranda confessed to killing 22 people in multiple states, though nobody really believes her. Oof.
What the fuck?
All right, man. Analyze it.
I can't analyze that. What do you want me to analyze?
Well, you put on your analyze cap, didn't you?
I mean,
You don't have to analyze it. I'm fucking shitting on you. Don't worry about it. Just killing, bro.
Killing, bro. Hashtag killing, bro.
Just killing, bro.
Thanks.
Just killing, bro. You ever do Craigslist, Zooty?
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of hand jobs from Craigslist.
Well,
no,
I mean,
I'd never do Craigslist.
No. But like, I thought you toyed around the idea of like getting a piano or something.
Yeah, I tried once.
Yeah.
I was gonna, but then never figured out how to get a piano back to my place.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I would be, based on what I want, I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah.
I feel like that, I'd have to bring a friend.
Oh, you gotta bring a friend.
Like
Whenever you meet somebody on some sort of forum, you have to take somebody.
Yeah.
You can't meet up in private off the bat, and it's got to be in public too. You know.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be a fucking idiot about it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, we have an update on the polls. Man, Ash, it's gonna be a sad time. It's catching up, man. Chocolate Delight is at 60%, 12 votes. Merman is at 8 votes, 40%. Fuck.
Man.
Yeah. Jesus. Jeez, guys. I bet you these fucks are switching. Jesus, Ash. It's just a fucking shitty vote thing on YouTube. God damn. All right, let's get Avery in here.
Chocolate Delight.
Buzz. Hey, Avery.
You know.
Whoa.
You know what I'm gonna quick do?
What are you going to quick do?
I'll let you have some
What?
one-on-one Avery time for a moment, and I'll be back in the line.
You'll be back in when? You're really quiet.
I'll be back in a flash.
All right, Avery.
Give me that.
Hey,
You're really
Avery.
loud. Turn your mic down a little bit.
My, Avery.
yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna be okay. Give me like 5 minutos. No, 10 minutos.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right.
Spookier than ever.
All right. Perfect.
I'll just hang up and so I don't accidentally fuck.
Okay. So we don't hear you eating crackers.
Damn it!
All right.
Hey guys, how?
All right. Hey, Avery, turn your mic down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're super loud.
Well, I don't have any headphones tonight
Oh
because
Jesus.
they're broken. But I can change the microphone on my laptop.
Yeah. Please. Pretty loud, Avery.
How's it sound?
A little better. Go a little bit lower.
Is this?
A little bit lower.
How about now?
Okay, we have it.
Okay.
All right, Avery.
Which story do you want me to tell?
Let's talk about you in the house the other night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, Avery,
All
go a little bit lower. You're still like certain words are just like boom.
it's because I have a deep, manly voice, Max.
Mm-hmm. Just turn your mic lower, Avery.
How's that?
Man, it's not doing jack shit. Like, how far down are you on there?
I'm pretty far down.
Oh man.
I lean farther away from my laptop. Is that better?
Yeah, I guess. Make sure the auto thing is off on your Skype.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Well, okay. Go ahead and tell.
Okay. How many years? I'm trying to think how many years this would be now.
Wait, no. I want you to talk about the abandoned house.
Oh, the abandoned house, not the.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
to that in a little bit.
Okay. You want to save your favorite for later, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So this would have been Saturday. I was with my friends, and we were like, "Hey, we need to do something creepy because it's Halloween." And that's when we remember there was this old abandoned house that we passed taking a girl home one time. And me and my friend were like, "Okay, we'll drive out there." And all we knew was we had to go on one road and turn right eventually to get there. So we're driving there at night, and we kept going on different roads trying to get there. And when we went through like all these different roads, and it was real abandoned. We even walked through the woods for a while, but eventually we got to the house in my car. And it was 2 a.m. at this time when we got there. And my headlights are on, we get up to it, and I back my car in so my car's facing out.
Yeah.
So if we need to get out there fast, we can just jump in and I can go straight and not have to worry about backing out. So we're in there and we're walking up to the house, and we're being real loud too, which we planned on being quiet, but we were way too loud trying to get in there.
Yeah.
And because we're idiots, we're going up to it. I'm the first person to open the door. So I opened the door to the house, and the door was like unlocked and everything. So we just walk in. And we're walking around, we look around we look around the living room, the chimney's like collapsed in, and there's like just old clothes on the ground and dust everywhere. And we're walking out different parts of the house, and we see and like we notice there's not like any sinks or in the house or like a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no plumbing like connected to the house, and like I didn't notice any electric lines going to the house either from outside.
Yeah.
So, and it's real weird. But we see like calendars and stuff for like 2009, and like there's a few newer things in there that filled out place. And like on the walls in like every couple of rooms there was nails with like clothes hanging on them, and like the clothes didn't have any dust on them. And like so we figure someone's been wearing it.
Yeah.
And we see the back door, and like the back door goes right to a porch, and we're like, okay, we'll get out there last because we're going to the attic first before we do anything else. So I went up first again. I get up to about the third step. My friend's like, "Oh, Hunter, stop real quick." And I'm like, "Why?" and they tell me like look like there's like footprints in the dust on the steps. And I'm like, they're probably just mine. You guys are being paranoid. And they tell me like look up the steps ahead of me, see if there's any footprints because none of us walked up there. So if it wasn't one of us, um, it wouldn't be up there.
Mm.
So I look at it with my flashlight, and I know it's like footprints going up to the steps, like up and down a lot, and they look like boots, like boot prints in the dust.
Right.
So we walk up to the attic, and we're looking around, and there's like two rooms in the attic. Kind of one was just kind of, I guess, storage space that really didn't have anything in it, and the other one had a mattress with a bunch of beer bottles laying around it.
Mm.
And we look around, we're like, oh yeah, someone's been staying up here,
Yeah.
and the beer bottles didn't look like too old either. So we head back down the steps and we decide to go outside. And we see two buildings. One was like the outhouse, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And the other one was like a chicken coop. And at this point, my friend's like, all right, we're going to check these two things out and we'll head out because we didn't really see anything. And we're walking out there and the place is like so old and abandoned. Like the grass and weeds are like up to my shoulders and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm 5'10", so it's probably like 5'8" or something. And we're walking over to the chicken coop. I'm in the front, and then behind me is my friend Bryce, and then Tanner, and then Tim and Ethan. So there was 5 of us, and we're walking to it. And I prodded the door open to it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just a chicken coop, and we're all just in there talking like how weird it is and how it's and like just having a good time.
Yeah.
And me and Bryce. It was first me and Bryce to hear what sounds like someone like out in the field, like far out, kind of because there was land. We hear like someone. It sounds like someone trying to make an animal noise. Like when a person's trying to howl or make like a dog noise.
Sure.
It was like that, and we hear that, and me and Bryce like, wait, what the fuck? And then we listen again, and like it looks like the something's coming toward like the weed and stuff are moving, but it could have just been the wind blowing them,
Yeah.
And like then we hear it again closer to us,
Oh.
and at that point like everybody hears it and we're like, oh fuck, and then Bryce yells go,
Yeah.
and then like so everybody starts running, and then we get back to my car. My car didn't want to start at first, and then it started up in the road later. And like it was real funny because like we were making like horror movie jokes the whole time, and then my friend's like, well, one by one, we're all gonna go missing in the next week.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
Tanner's like, there's 5 of us. We could have taken whoever's out there. And I go, you want to go back? Tanner's like, no, because I'm a bitch.
So you heard the noise getting closer to you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was like a woo. Like I can't really do it because like I'm inside and there's people that live around me, but you know what I mean? Like someone yelling like woo at you.
Yeah, like woo, like
Yes, it would sound like someone trying to freak us out.
yeah, yeah. And nobody, you said you were way out there, but nobody knew that you were going out there besides the people that were with you.
Yeah, only us.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the only people that knew about was the 5 of us, and then afterwards, my friends. The only person that knew about it afterwards, right after, was my friend's girlfriend because she was mad she didn't go.
There's a detail that you left out the first time you told this to me a few days ago.
What was it?
Is you told me that you heard the voice out in the field, but you didn't tell me that you heard it getting closer.
I thought I told you that.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, we did because like it was me and Bryce heard it first, and we told everybody to get quiet,
Yeah.
and then we heard it again. Like it sounded closer. It was either he did it louder or he sounded closer to us.
Yeah. That's fucked up, man. Well, you made it though. Are you going to be going back?
Yeah, I'm going back the weekend of Halloween,
Good.
and me and my friends are gonna drive up there because we left the front door and everything open.
Ooh. So if anybody's been in there and it's changed or closed, you'll know.
Yeah, if anybody's been in there, they would close the door on it from everything.
You got to take some precautions. Knowing
Oh,
that
man.
you have to assume now that you know that a guy's out there, right?
Yeah, when we go now, we're assuming someone's in there.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to take precautions. I would have somebody stay by the car.
See, we thought about that.
Uh,
We thought about leaving someone by the car, but then also we're like, if we leave this one person by the car, they could get
how many of you were there?
5 of us.
5? You could leave multiple people. Like leave 2 people at the car.
Hmm.
Like do walkie-talkies. Do it right. Come on, come on, Avery. You have no sense of adventure. All right, you leave 2
What?
people. You have a 3-person team going. You leave 2 people at the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember like it was real funny because on the way up there, like everybody's real excited about it,
Yeah.
and only 3 of us knew what the house looked like. It was only 3 that knew what the house looked like. It was me,
Yeah.
Tanner, and Tim. The other 2 haven't seen it before, and like when we pulled up to it, and like I remember Ethan goes, "This house?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Fuck no, I'm not going there."
Now, how big
And
was
we
the
go,
house? It had multiple stories, right?
yeah, it was a, it wasn't that big though.
Yeah. Just like a little
Like,
attic area, or was it multiple
yeah,
rooms?
like the attic area, like me and my friends, like my friend that's about 6. He's like at 6 foot. He had like crouched down up there
Okay.
in the attic area. That's where like the bed and beer bottle was.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah.
Man.
So you're going back Halloween weekend.
Yeah,
This time, Avery, you're gonna get video for me.
I'll get video for you this time.
Do you
Well,
understand?
I'm in the person in the front, so I'm not going to videotape.
Well, that's
I gotta be prepared to like attack me.
Avery. I don't care. I don't care about any of the details. I just want somehow you get me video of you guys inside this house.
Okay.
All right. All right. You can host it. You can be the host, like you're the ghost hunter host. I don't care. You could be behind the camera. I just want to see what the inside of this place looks like.
Okay.
How
It
far
looks
is this place from Nashville?
from Nashville? It's
Yeah.
where I live back home, so you talk about how far we're from each other.
Yeah. Tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to go to this house, Max?
I'm halfway interested.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it's just some guy's home, and we're just breaking.
What if he owns the place? Have you thought of that?
If he owns that place, I feel bad for him.
Like what? Yeah, but it's like there's no power out there, right?
No, there's no power,
It's got no plumbing.
no power, no plumbing, and a collapsed chimney.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right,
Like,
Avery. All right.
it's real weird too, because like I don't know how this if a homeless person lives there. It's really weird how he must have got there.
Yeah. Yeah. How far is it from civilization?
Um, well, it's like it's a weird in between streets. Like there's the main road, and it's like a 30-minute drive back to the nearest city
Yeah.
from that road. And on that road, there's like maybe a few like farms and stuff. And then you go off on this little windy nothing road, like little dirt road kind of.
Yeah.
And on there, all that's on there is like fields and abandoned barns and stuff. And on there, that's the road this house is on. And if you keep going on that road for a little while, for about maybe 30 minutes, you get onto a street where houses are.
Yeah.
So like it's in between like where civilization would be, but it's like 30 minutes from where anybody would be.
And that's if you're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
And like he has shirts too, so I don't know why he has so many shirts though.
yeah, like maybe that was his house. Maybe he wants to live off the grid. I don't know.
Like it was like we saw like 4 or 5 different like button-up shirts,
Yeah.
like no pants.
Yeah.
So me and my friends thought like maybe he only has one pair of pants.
What if So okay, not what if. I don't know why I said what if, but so you're going back. You're going back.
Yeah.
Some pants.
Hey, Zooty. Zooty, you're quiet now.
I can't hear Zooty.
You can't hear him?
I can't hear him.
Yeah, he's there. I just heard him say something.
How quiet am I?
So super quiet.
All right, hold on.
All right.
Are you sure I'm not really loud on the strings? I don't want to be busting people's stick yours out.
No. If Avery has been, dude, you're not even near the level of Avery.
Hey,
Yeah, Avery's like way loud. Not way loud.
Right, right.
He's a bit normal. You're a bit more normal right there. Go a little bit higher.
All right. Here
There
we
you
are.
go. Right there. It's good.
Is this where you need me?
Yeah, it's so good.
Is
Zooty sounds like he just got told his birthday was canceled.
is that where you need me, man?
Dude, you hear the Avery shindigs?
Yeah, get some pants. Bring some pants with
Get
you.
some pants, bro. So Avery, you're going back to this place, right?
yes.
All right. So you know that there's probably a guy hanging around there.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it going to be for you guys knowing this? Because the first time you guys went there, you just assumed it would be empty.
Yeah, we did.
The hard part for me now is going back, knowing that a guy has kind of made that his place, would be going in now.
What are you doing, Avery?
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? Bring some pants with you. It's an offering.
Yeah.
Maybe. I could do that. Bring him like some food and like some pants. Like if he runs outside again, we just leave him inside the building.
Leave him a pizza?
Leave like a pizza and like it was right on the inside. Sorry, we broke in.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep breaking in for Halloween Madness.
Every year.
Knock, knock. It's the best 5 representative team. Knife,
Like,
knife.
Looking back, now that I know he lives there, I kind of feel like a dick because I kind of kicked the door open.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Avery.
Like it's not Buster or anything, but like,
Yeah, Jesus, Avery.
Sure fucked it up a bit.
All right, real quick, though. Real quick. Ash, you better put your sad tear bucket on. What princess will Kindle be for Halloween? Chocolate Delight is at 12 votes, 54%. Merman is at 10 votes, 45%.
Why
Oh,
is
man.
Merman suddenly getting so many votes?
Dude, Merman is catching up.
because Ash wants it and everybody's trying to make Ash sad.
Dude, Merman might take it, Ash. The second Merman pulls ahead, I'm shutting it down so it wins. Oh, yeah. You fudge. What'd you vote for on there, Avery? Did you vote?
Me? Yeah, I voted for Chocolate Delight at first.
At
But you know
first?
what? I can change it now.
No, don't change it. Don't change
Don't
it.
change. You don't have to be
I want to be
changing
part of the
it.
winning team.
Don't be a fickle little bastard. All right? I haven't even voted.
Oh,
I stick by my
go on the
choice.
annotation.
Oh, dude.
It's
It's
the I
50-50
and
right now.
Is it 50-50?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Oh, shit. Let me refresh it and take a look.
What happened?
Dude, the power of people not wanting Ash to get what he wants is pretty amazing.
I think it's people
You
are
know,
just
if we
like
point
opening
this
up
power in a
new
positive
YouTube tabs or like going to new browsers and
Dude.
just re-voting or something.
No, that's
like
about
that.
the right number of people that have been watching throughout the night, dude. They're just fucking out to get Ash.
Oh,
50-50.
man.
Dude, it's 50-50 right now, Ash. Merman, 50%.
50-50, Holmes.
Chocolate Delight, 50%. Avery, don't you dare change your vote.
I'm not going to change it.
All right. You vote for what you want, okay?
I'll only vote for Chocolate Delight because I didn't know what that would be. And I want to see what that would be.
I just
Well-
imagine Kendall in a tutu princess fairy thing, but it's all brown. Maybe he has like
Jesus
and he maybe
Christ.
has like a fudge cake on his head.
And he has,
And he's holding like a wand with like a cupcake at the end of it.
and is he kissing people?
Yeah, he's kissing them. He's kissing them on the neck, on the nape of the neck.
And when he kisses them, he leaves chocolate makeup.
Yeah, because he has chocolate lipstick on.
You know what? That's not that bad.
No, that's not too bad.
He says choco kisses.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
He just.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Oh, man. Well, Ash, I don't know what to tell you, man. You might lose. Chocolate Delight might lose. Right now it's at 50-50. It's fucking anybody. Anybody takes it.
Anybody's game.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
Dude, Ash was sitting so pretty, man. You're sitting
Yeah.
so good. And then it's just all gone.
This happens.
Yep. Oh,
It's a
man.
shame.
Well, Avery, yeah, I'm halfway interested. I don't know that I would go in the house, but I'd be interested in going out there.
Do you want to be the guy standing by the car for me?
Yeah, I'd be the guy standing by the car.
Because I mean, you're the tallest out of all. Like you'll be the tallest out of all of us. So like some homeless man in boots come chasing after you.
Hey, you
Yeah.
can see farther over the horizon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm like the ship's mast. Yeah.
I have a sunroof in my car. So when we're driving, you just like stick your head out of it and like look like a periscope, like a sun.
Yeah, I'm the car periscope. Thanks.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
like have. Do you have like a sunroof?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or you could probably wear your car as a shirt.
Yeah, I could do that.
Cool.
There's a whole
That's
lot of
small.
things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You Scooby Doo run out of there. Or not Scooby Doo. Flintstones run out of there whenever things get bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
Like it was real funny too, because like when we got to my car, because what I left out in the story was, it was no, I said it like it was kind of slow going first.
Hmm.
That made me worried he might have messed my car. So when we got to my friend's house, we said, "All right, I'm gonna open the trunk. You guys get back there. If you get in the trunk trying to attack us, beat them up." So like, I opened the trunk, and my friends were like just ready to attack a guy.
You guys just need to buy some mace.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Get a big can of mace.
I thought about maybe we need to take a gun with us. Like, no, I feel like us being scared and like we might just shoot a homeless man. by
Oh, you're gonna
accident.
shoot each other if you guys have a gun. So
What are you talking about? My friends, we don't make mistakes like that.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong
I'm
with
not saying
shooting?
you make a mistake, Avery. I'm saying your dipshit friends are gonna immediately kill each other if you give them any weapon.
It'd have to be your gun, Avery, and you'd have to keep it in your crotch until shit happens.
Yeah.
Hey, Phone Drums, we were talking about you earlier, man. We were wondering where the fuck's he been lately, and here he is. By the way, Phone Drums, you got to vote. All right. So if you have your annotations on, and then you hover over the video, you're gonna see a little icon with an eye on the top right corner. Click it and vote.
Why do you care so much about
I don't
this?
know, man.
I'm starting to care. I don't like that. So
Yeah.
Max, I got that other story I told you that one time off stream when I was a little little.
Do
you
you?
pooped yourself?
No, when I was almost kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
That wasn't where that ghost story, was it?
I mean,
After we worked
it's up to you. Yeah, it's still at 50-50, Phone with Drums. It's I don't know if you voted already, but you know, it's there.
It's now.
Avery, let's just do.
That's like Ash is like.
Yeah, Ash really cares. Avery, let's just do it. Let's just get it out of the way. The I guess it's gonna be annual now. Your story.
Oh, my annual story.
Yeah.
Are there any new people in here?
Yeah, there's probably a few. I saw somebody named Lydia. I don't think Josh has probably heard it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, and plus this will be going on the channel, so I don't think I've ever put it on the channel.
Oh, I'm gonna be more.
Yeah, so make this one fucking count, Avery.
Oh,
All right.
it's my
right.
shining moment.
Yeah.
First off, go subscribe to Hunter Avery YouTube channel.
All right, I'm gonna cut that out. You haven't paid me enough to do plugs. All right.
Sorry, sir. Okay. I'm trying to think how many years ago it would be.
All right, you're not starting strong here. Let me tell you that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how many years ago. Just say like how old were you? Just give a ballpark.
I was 16.
16.
So it was 3
was
years
that,
ago.
was that
Avery.
seventh? Was that 8th, 9th grade? 10th grade? I
tenth
don't know.
9th,
I think,
10th
yeah.
grade, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
All right.
Oh,
I was
merman!
still-
Hang on. We have a
Are
fucking
you closing the
update.
vote?
Merman pulled ahead, Ash, 51%.
Are you closing the vote now?
No, I'm not gonna close it. I'll let it go.
What? What are you talking about? I still have 50-50.
No, man, I refreshed. It's at maybe somebody changed it, but I'm looking at it right now. It says 51 with 14 votes, 48 with 13 votes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ash, you gotta work harder. Be a better politician.
All right, I'm refreshing it one more time to make sure. Oh, 55 to 44, Ash. Chocolate Delight is out.
Merman is in.
These are the real issues. That's what I was looking for in the debate tonight.
Oh man, all right. Ash, you're gonna have to lobby hard if you want that to make a comeback. All right, let's have it, Avery.
Okay.
You were about 16.
Yeah, I was 16.
Okay.
It was during spring break, and my friend Austin, his mother was out of town, his family was out of town, so it was just him at the house. So he was having me, my buddy Sean, and my buddy Keaton come over and stay the night. And we were outside all day. We were playing outside with airsoft rifles and firecrackers and stuff like that. And we had a tent set up. We were standing up kind of by the woods, by his house. And we were just out there having all day. And then at night, it wasn't really late, but later, like around beginning of the night, it started storming with like lightning and rain and everything. And so we had to go inside. And as we're going inside, like I noticed that the front door was unlocked. And we were outside like all day. So the door has been unlocked all day. And we walk in and see it just we're walking in and my buddy Keenan's like, "Hey Hunter, I gotta go use the bathroom and Sean's in the one upstairs. I don't wanna go to the one downstairs." I'm like, "Keenan, stop being a little bitch and just go use the bathroom." And so he goes to the bathroom downstairs. And that's important for later, like later on the story. But like after that we're all upstairs and we're doing like 16 to like 15-year-olds. We're watching like movies and stuff. We're watching Comedy Central and watching movies, and we have like energy drinks and we're just goofing off and stuff. And it starts to get later in the night, so we're laying down about to fall asleep. And we're laying down, we're all about passed out, and I looked over and I see the door kind of crack open to my friend's room. And we were on like the technically second story, but like his house is on the hill, so from outside it looks like 3. But and like we see someone kind of crack the door open, looking, and I can see like what looks like someone like crouched down behind the door. So I go to my phone, I type in notes, and I say, "I think I see something." I show it to my friend Austin beside me, and he asked me where. And I point at his door, and the door slams shut. And then we hear someone run down the stairs. And at this point, everybody jumps up. We're all like wide awake now. We're freaking out. We're real freaked out by this, and I know we were like, "Let's call the cops," and I was like, "No, because my mom know I had you guys over when I wasn't supposed to," so we couldn't call the cops. And then Keenan's like, "We can jump out the window." I'm like, "Keenan, if you jump out the window, you'll break your legs. We can't do that." And I'm like, "I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna talk." So I open the door and I yell, "Is anybody in there? If you are, you better leave because there's 4 of us and only 1 of you, so you better get out."
Immediately telling you the number. He knows exactly how much he has to mow down in the house.
So yeah, we compromise our numbers. And so I close the door again, and like I open the door again. I'm like, "You better." I yell something else again, and I'm like, "You better leave," and stuff like that. And this time, like the lights in like the kitchen and everything are turned off. And, like all throughout the hallway, going to the front door, like the lights were turned off. Like the guy turned them off while he was running, kind of. And like we close the door again. Me and my friends are talking, trying to figure out what to do. And we decide we're going to we have to get our way out of here. And so I get out my pocket knife. I'm walking out first, and behind me is Austin. And Austin has his knife out, and he's holding onto my shirt. And then Sean's behind him, and Sean has his knife out, and he's holding on his shirt. In the very back is Keaton, and Keaton didn't have a knife. So we gave him a Mountain Dew 2-liter bottle to carry to fight with.
Rick, how can you walk through that choice? Do you remember how you made that choice? Who gave it? Did he get it, or did you give it to him? How did he get that in his hand?
Uh, well, for like at first he was real worried, and he was like, because he didn't know what to do. He was like, we all had eyes, and he was like, I don't have anything to help me, and someone hands him the bottle like, here, just use this. And he's like, what? And then like he lays it down as we keep trying to talk. Like he eventually picks it up, and he's like swinging it in his hand.
Testing the weight of it.
Yeah, fucking the hilt.
Yeah, seeing if it balances right.
he's like, all right. And he, to be fair, he was probably the most afraid at that point.
Oh man.
Was there
Well, yeah,
literally
because he had nothing.
Yeah,
All-
was there literally nothing in that room?
All he
that
had
he
was
used?
shitty friends.
We put him in the bag and no weapon.
There should have been something blunt in that room.
Yeah,
He went with
fucking
the worst
a
weapon.
shoe.
It's worse than nothing at all.
Yeah,
We
man.
Can't make a fist. He's holding a fucking 2-liter.
A lamp.
Yeah,
We could have
anything.
found something, I'm sure.
Probably
But-
could have just took off his shoe and used his shoe.
Oh man.
So,
Keep going, Avery.
well, I don't know. Looking back, he's okay with it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
We're walking out. We're going through the house, and like I said, we're all holding each other shirts. And the reason for that is like someone comes from one of the doors around the corners and grabs one of us. The other ones would notice immediately and jump out and stab him or like use your 2-liter bottle to hit him. And
That'll do it.
so we're just walking through the house, and I'm turning on every light as I pass it. And then we get to the front door, and the front door was locked now. So we know the guy was locked in there with us.
Yeah.
And I unlock it and open the door, and we sprint to my car and we drive off. And we go to Keenan's house and we tell his dad. And we're like, can we sleep here tonight? And he's like, okay. And then next morning, Keenan's dad goes with us back to the house. And his dad was in the army, I believe, in the Vietnam War. So he was kind of tough. And he goes with us. He's like, looks around the house, and the only thing that was missing was my friend's Austin's epilepsy medicine.
Mm.
And so, and what we realized later, because after I matched out, because we were upstairs everywhere. So the only place the guy could have hidden was in the downstairs part. And there was only 3 rooms downstairs: the bathroom, which Keaton was in when we first came in, and then my friend's little sister's room, or my friend's single mother's room. So the guy was like right by Keaton, and like in either a girl's room or like a grown woman's room, or like a little girl's room.
Oh man. And he was like, "Hey guys, I feel weird," and then you all made him go anyway.
Yeah, he's the one that we walked in. He's like, man, I feel like something's wrong.
Yeah.
And we're like, shut up. We're like, shut up. Just go use the bathroom.
Shut up.
Shut up, loser. Just go to the bathroom. We're going to give you a 2-liter bottle. It'll be fine.
Oh man. Good night, Moo Moo.
Yeah, dude.
So I've asked you this before. Assuming that the guy that was in there, or guys, you don't even know, was dared to, what would have been about his closest proximity to, was it Keaton?
Yeah.
That used the bathroom.
Literally the bathroom. You go straight down the stairs to the downstairs part.
Yeah.
You when you get to the bottom, it's immediately left is the bathroom, and then immediately right is the mother's room.
Yeah.
Or straight is the little sister's room. So if he was like right at the edge of the door, he would have been right by Keaton, like
Oof.
face to face.
Oof. Man, that's always a good story.
Oh, man. He's just staring at you.
Yep.
I was just staring at you.
Yeah, he was just watching us try to sleep.
just for hours. You were watching movies and fucking around and shit, drinking
Mhm.
energy drinks. He was just watching the entire time. Could
It's
be.
so weird, man. So weird. It's fucked up. Creeps, man. No, thank you.
He probably
saw
left
this-
because there's like, oh, they're drinking so much energy drinks that those 2-liter bottles are getting empty, and that's a dangerous weapon. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, and like the weirdest part is, like, because we were almost falling asleep. He could have easily just walked out of the front door.
Yeah, that's what I think is really weird. Because, like, once you guys came back in, you guys locked it.
Yeah.
So from
So he
that
was
point
walking-
on, yeah. So you guys were in there for however many movies you watched. What, 4 hours? About?
Yeah, it was like two. It was like two movies, like probably like 2 hours each, like 4 hours.
Yeah, man. So he was in there with you. He decided not to leave when he could have. He could have just snuck out the front door again. But
Yeah,
he
we would have never noticed. Like,
yeah. But he decided to like stay in there, and
and watch us from like the cracked door.
God, that's so weird, man. That's so fucking weird. Gross. That's a gross story. But y'all made it. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember like I think 2 weeks later, Keenan used it to try to pick up a girl at school.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah, he went to a girl he liked. He's like, hey,
Hey.
I almost died back in spring break.
Yeah, they say, hey, my friends are all assholes, and they basically left me to die. Pity me.
And like it's kind of funny because Keenan's still pretty afraid of stuff after that.
Yeah.
Because he was originally supposed to go with us to the abandoned house.
Right, and he didn't.
Yeah, he doesn't want to anymore.
Yeah, because you guys ruined him. You guys gave him the shitty weapon.
And the first time we went there, the first time me and my friends went past it, we almost went in the abandoned house. And Keenan was with us the first time we went. It was just me, Tim, and Tanner, and Keenan.
Yeah.
And we were walking up to it, and then like someone drove past on the road, and we're like, oh, we better leave because like people saw us walking to this house.
Yeah.
And we left Keenan in the car that time.
Man. What, Ash? Why do you keep saying my name? What is it? Max.
Max.
Oh, shit balls.
Oh man.
Oh, boy. All right.
Every time something creepy like that happens, I always like my friends like, well, we all grew as friends.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you did, except for Keaton. He realized what kind of friends you were.
Hey, me and Keenan are still friends.
Yeah. Not like you were.
You know what? I'm not gonna like honestly. After that happened, for at least a few months, we all became really close to each other.
How close are we talking? Touch?
Like not that close. Like
Shirtless
it was
touch?
real, I'm always shirtless, Max. You know that.
So, okay. All right. So lots of shirtless touch.
Like I remember, like after that, we were like, it was looking back, like yeah, because I mean, we all thought we were gonna die, so we all became like really close. Like it's weird to think about.
Blood brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like blood brothers. We went through traumas of house invasion together, and like I left it out of the story this time, but like my friend's mom doesn't believe it happened.
Still. Wow. That's.
Don't tell her.
Yeah, still, like, because I remember, like, a year later, we told her, we were like, hey, I remember it was me and Kim, like, hey, last year at, like, spring break, Austin had all of us over, and someone broke into the house.
Mm.
And we said, we think he was hiding in either your room or Gina's room. And she's like, oh, you're trying to scare Gina. No. There was a creepy man in her room.
Man. What if that man is still there?
Ooh.
And, like,
He
well,
found a nook, a cranny somewhere that he's hiding.
and just their house, I mean, hey, college now, Austin, so, I mean, all that's left there is, his younger brothers and sisters.
So nothing, right?
No one to defend them. The past 3 years, he's been holding them off.
Not anymore.
The thought of us coming back with 2-liter bottles.
Did either of you guys hear of that or see that video of like these elder couple, whatever, in Chicago falling asleep watching TV, and they have some sort of like home cam, and there's like some stranger guy like on the second floor, and there's stairs going down to like the living room.
Ooh.
And he's just at the top of the stairs staring at them for like 5 minutes straight.
Dude,
I was just.
can you find that video?
I don't know if it's real or not, but it's an intruder, so you're just assuming he's probably thinking that if they're asleep or not, but he's just standing there looking down.
Oh my god.
Back in my day, it was crazy when we talked to technology.
What the hell are we hearing? That freaked me out.
Yeah, my roommate came back on.
Oh, okay. I thought Avery was. Oh man,
Oh, these are people.
freaked me out. Avery can't change his voice that way. Whoa. Oh, is this the video? Okay, guys. There's also a new poll up, so be sure to vote.
What's the new poll?
You just have to look, Avery. All right.
I gotta refresh.
Pick up with me.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like Decker's not what it used to be.
Hey, do you have earbuds? I can borrow. Yeah, you have earbuds. I can borrow.
Wow, dude, what a creepy video.
Right?
Yeah.
He just comes sneaking in.
Yeah. Dude, he's like leaning on the wall.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so creepy.
I'll see if I can link it in chat.
All right. If you can, I can. Here, I'll just put it in there. Here, guys. You guys.
Shirtless touch 100%. Oh man. I thought I paused the video, but I'm literally watching it just standing there.
This poll you made for me is pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Are you gonna vote on it, Avery?
I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't know if we were definitely shirtless. Maybe touch, but I don't think shirtless touch. I was going for touch.
Man, shirtless touch is taking it, man. With 8? Oh shit.
Who was our? Was it Fire? Yeah, Fire was the one earlier saying like, talking about how I'm always shirtless.
Uh-huh. I think that, I don't know. They all type about how you're shirtless. Dude, this video is so creep.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still watching it.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's real?
I don't want it to be. I could see it being real.
Yeah.
I can't play this out for folks. Yeah, I think it might be real.
Yeah.
I think didn't you once talk about the video of the guy that goes in abandoned mines and there's that one chain swinging?
Yeah, it was an unexplained YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you guys talking about that. That shit's kind of creepy.
Did you do an
Yes.
update of it?
That's very creepy, man. And he heard the voices too, which was caught on camera.
Yeah.
You know the cool thing about that guy is that his whole channel is dedicated to mines and shit like that.
Yeah, and that was like the one where he's like, no.
And it's the
Yeah.
only one
It's
with
like-
weird shit.
Mm.
So you know he's
I-
not. Hang on, Avery. Jesus. So
I'm
you know.
sorry.
So you know he's not like. You know he's not like going after, fucking, the paranormal views. Or if he was, there'd be more. It seems.
Yeah.
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 Okay, Avery. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just remember like there was a thing I saw like I remember like somewhere where he was talking about how he only reason he went back to that cave another times because so many people kept telling him to go back,
Yeah.
and like he felt real weird because he didn't make the channel for paranormal stuff. He made it for
Yeah.
just cave fun.
Yeah, from what I've read about the guy, he seems like a pretty cool guy, and he knows a lot about mines and caves and stuff. So I find it to be pretty legitimate.
Mhm.
I think something creepy happened there. Cause like, why would one chain swing in the middle of a bunch? It's fucking weird, man. I don't know. I didn't know that you'd seen that many unexplained YouTube, Zooty. I thought you stopped
you
at. I
know.
thought you stopped at 3.
I did. I just made a guess on my creepy video and see if you guys covered it. It was,
Yeah. Really, that's probably what a lot of people could do, and it'd be oh yeah.
I told you what I did, right?
Hmm.
I watched all of them before I subscribed.
Oh, thanks, man.
You waited. He was
Yeah.
like, give me
Yeah.
a reason not to subscribe.
I
Yeah.
want to make sure these were good.
So you watched all 30 or 40 of them, however many there were at the time.
Oh, it was. I don't know. It was rough. I don't like there was a point where I would go back and rewatch all of them. Like I did like 2 or 3 times,
Oh
and
man.
after the 3rd time, I was like, "This isn't good for my health."
So I subscribed to it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Avery.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not welcome.
Thanks, Avery.
All right, let's check the polls here. Dude, I'm liking this fucking stupid vote thing.
What's up with you?
I don't know,
what does
man.
that even mean?
I don't
I
know,
feel
man.
like you hyped it so much. I feel like that needs Merman needs to mean something now. Can't just hype it that much and then the poll wins a certain way and then we just never think about it again.
Oh, I screenshotted it. I saved it. I don't.
Alright.
Yeah, so I have proof of Merman winning. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but we have it. But all I know
Yeah.
is now
Okay,
Shirtless Touch is taking it, Avery.
Yeah, man. It's 0 for shirtless, 18 for touch.
Mm-hmm. Touch. Oh, Jesus. Zooty, you gonna do Abandoned Places?
Yeah, I was trying. I think at my new channel.
Yeah, Abandoned
Yeah, I'm gonna make my 9th channel. And,
Abandoned Plays Zoot.
I'm gonna do a Let's Plays in an abandoned area.
Oh, dude, that would be a good channel, man.
It's not gonna be like screen capture. It's gonna be behind me.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna be like 3rd person on a laptop, and you'll see me playing like Castlevania, and then it's behind my shoulder, so you can see the context in which I'm playing it.
Oh my god. So you could like see the room in front of you too.
Like that one. I don't know if you watched the video I sent you of the dam, right? And there's that creepy cult circle with the stuffed animals on it.
Yes.
In the middle of that abandoned dam.
Yes.
I would sit there, put my laptop on the table, and I'd try to do a speed run of Castlevania for the NES. And then you'd just be recording me behind it.
Oh, that'd be good.
So we would have one camera on a tripod behind me.
Yeah.
So you'd always have that shot of me playing the game.
Yeah.
And then there'd be a picture-in-picture supplementary, or cut back and forth of you just looking around with your video recorder.
I want to be the guy outside in the parking lot going, okay, Zooty's been in there for 20 minutes.
Like I'm going in alone.
Yeah, you're going in alone. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even have the backup. Like I bring in the tripod, the laptop.
And you set up and it's
microphone.
all on video. And you have one of those like GoPros with the arm out in front of you facing your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like then I have to do commentary while doing Castlevania. Oh man, I'm bad at this part.
And see how long you hold it together. Oh
Zooty.
man.
Zooty, go to this abandoned house I found with us.
Dude.
Yeah, let's see if I can beat Final Fantasy Tactics. It's like a 40-hour game. I just keep on going back like 40 times, like for an hour.
Yeah.
Or it goes.
And you do Cloud?
So you get Cloud.
Yeah.
Do the
You
game.
get Cloud in the Final Fantasy Tactics PlayStation 1 game. Let's go.
Dude,
This is
that'd
part
be-
40,
That's such a good idea for a channel.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I like,
Right?
how
Like,
you're
imagine
not
that.
playing
That'd be kinda
scary
cool.
games. You're not even playing scary games. You're just playing in creepy places.
Yeah.
It's not
just
even
playing
scary
games.
games.
Yeah. Like
Like
Pokemon.
people in the
and-
chat, come on. Yes or no if you'd watch that at a channel. Someone just goes to a scary area and just plays a video game like a Let's Play normal.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. I really like the idea of you going in alone with the camera on your chest. And
Like, why?
And like the squad is out in the park because that's the whole challenge of it.
I know,
there's
but
like three or
it's
four
so
guys.
fucked. It's so fucked.
I know it's so scary, but that's the whole idea. That's how hard you are.
Dude, there's like 3 or 4 guys outside. It's like, well, he's been there for about an hour. They look at you since I went in. They all look at each other. Nah.
Let's go. He's
Only
leaving.
he hasn't. Yeah, and like we only give you a walkie-talkie, and we're like only use it if you're in trouble.
All right.
Don't break the illusion you're alone.
What Zooty
There
doesn't
you go.
know, what
You are
Zooty doesn't
alone.
know is that we have a GPS in his shoe. That's the only way we can find him if he gets lost.
And like looking at the GPS monitor, he's like a mile out from where he should be.
Yeah. But we're looking at the YouTube stream and he's still live.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that'd be-
I'm even doing a live stream too.
Yeah, you're doing it live. Yeah, yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, man.
I just get some Wi-Fi somehow.
You
going.
get fucking-
I have to set up a router.
you gotta up your data plan, I guess. Yeah, to just stream like 3 or 4 cameras. You got this, man.
Yeah, yeah, I do all this shit. It takes me like 2 hours just to set it up.
Now, see, for the setup, you would have the team.
Yeah.
But
And then
see,
you-
then
Yeah, we
when it
set
came
up-
time to play the game, we'd be like, okay, lockdown, and then we'd leave you.
Like all those Ghost Adventure shows, like
Yeah.
walking you in.
Exactly. But you're sitting there playing the game alone in the dark. Oh, that's so creepy, man.
Right.
And imagine like your eyes, they'd be adjusted to the bright screen, so whenever you looked around or heard a noise, you would just see.
Can't see anything.
Yeah,
You see
nothing.
darkness. But your
Yeah.
camera sees everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I have like a night vision,
Yeah.
and so it's like on a tripod behind me.
Yeah.
So like I'm playing, but the people watching can tell that there's a figure
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dark.
just
Well,
beyond what I can see
your
of the
crew
light.
outside is going from camera to camera, showing the stream.
Oh my god.
Like out from outside, the crew can move the change
Yeah.
different cameras to see which one, like from different areas. And show
Yeah,
the
the
stream.
crew, like the crew has like one of those Rainbow Six Siege little car
Oh yeah, a little
little
drone.
car things with the camera on it. And
Yeah.
they're just going
Yeah.
to the facilities trying to find the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
and
you
we showed
find
that. We showed that on the stream. So if you want to know, you had to cut back to the stream to watch it.
It's trying to lure
Yeah.
the monster to you.
it.
Yeah, like before we go, we were rubbing like in like bacon fat and just leave it there.
Jesus. You guys seen that video of like that place in Scotland or some fucking place where there's some like known creepy building and people go there to take pictures and shit or just look in building
Yeah.
and there's like some guy dresses as the owl guy because like there's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
sort of an old monster.
That's so fucked up.
No, I haven't heard of
Can
that.
you imagine that?
That's so
Oh my
fucked
God.
up.
There's some guy that dresses up in the creepiest fucking owl monster costume, and it's like a creepy building known for like an owl monster thing, and the guy just dresses up as it and waits,
Yeah.
Oh, like
and like stands in the closet or stands somewhere, or
What?
sometimes just walks towards people slowly when they're looking around.
what? Like, is he paid to do this by like?
Oh, he did for like it's a YouTube video, like he's just
Oh, was this a YouTube video?
Yeah.
like he did it to creep people out.
Hmm. I thought maybe like it could have been like a tourist thing they're doing for like creepy people to come watch.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, I'm watching the video now. It's so creepy. I can't.
Josh.
I don't care if it's staged or not, but just the fact that. Oh my God.
Josh, you can send the pictures to the best 5. That's the number 5. Best 5 Halloween Madness at gmail.com.
Max, I like how you answer like best 5, the number 5.
That's right. Because everybody, I know they're going to type in, the word.
Savages.
Yeah. That's right.
Max, remember what you do? You see a clown, you shoot yourself in the leg.
Shoot. Yeah, you gotta scare him more than he scares you.
Oh,
Guys, this stream has almost been 3 hours already. Can you believe that? Holy shit.
It,
Which means this hog has to be shutting down.
I gotta shut this hog down.
Yeah. What, Ash? What do you want? Best 5, all one word, Josh. Best 5 Halloween Madness. You gotta spell Halloween correctly, also, buddy.
Ash one's near the story that got us scaring.
Tell us about the guy that disappeared. I don't know if I want to tell that, Ash. I guess I could. I could gloss over it super quick.
You should hold on to it, and then wait next time I'm on a live stream, and I can give you my 2 cents about the environment you showed me.
You don't think there's enough time now? 10 minutes?
I'm just saying, why would you want to rush through it? You could save it for another stream. You could
Well, it's
really,
not it's not a particularly long story.
But you could stretch it out. You could make it.
Well,
You know, it's like
but see, you have me interested in what you have to say because I always question myself about that.
I mean, the only thing I was gonna say is that you're a moron for going where you did.
Well, okay, I knew that. You know, I knew that.
I mean, from what I could tell, Max, I thought would just walk somewhere like he was like right near like a light.
No.
And I walked the areas that he walked, and it's just in this fucking pitch black back pathway that no one is, just in the darkness.
Yeah.
Like far away as fuck from a main road.
Yeah.
Just a winding path through the woods of darkness where no one can hear you scream.
Yeah.
And that's where Max likes to chill out for funsies.
That's where he is right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's out there right now, like he's doing like I'm doing Let's Plays. He's doing Halloween Madness streams. He just hasn't told anyone.
Well, was that going to be your only input, or did he have something to?
Basically, I mean, just in general, the creepy vibe I got from everything.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know why you would do that.
Dude, it's insane. I can't believe it now, but I used to just turn on my earbuds and go loud. You know, didn't give a shit.
Just listening. Up on Cripple Creek.
Yeah, man.
Max, I know how you feel though, because I remember, like, I told you the story where I saw the guy that looked like he was on like glowing running.
Yeah, by the train track.
Yeah, and like I don't believe that. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, man, it's a strange feeling.
Like,
it's like I wasn't scared until
Yeah,
later.
like,
I got scared later. I wasn't scared at the moment because I couldn't figure out what happened, and I was really confused.
yeah, same with my story. Like, I kept driving, and like for a while, I was like, that wasn't right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
That was just weird.
it was a very weird feeling. That's the only way I could say it. But I swear it happened. You know, I don't know what exactly happened, but I saw a guy disappear. I can at least say that much. And yeah, it's creepy out there, Zooty. Although you saw it when it was pretty creepy. Like when I was out there, that grass wasn't raptor height. You know, it was down a little bit, not like that. You saw it pretty overgrown. They haven't touched that in a while, but still, it's like. You know, it's fucked up. I wouldn't walk out there right now alone like I used to. That's for sure.
you saw me disappear. I wouldn't either.
Especially with the clowns. I know there's a clown out there right now. There's got to be.
Staying there.
Dude, there's got to be. You know, oh, dude, I would wonder.
On a dead body.
I got to get on like the neighborhood fucking forums or
Watch
something.
committee.
Yeah, and see if they've seen any clowns around here. Because I bet that would be such a key place for clowns to hang.
Man,
Yeah.
I feel like I should go clown hunting. Just find a clown and punch him.
When I say hunting, I hunt to kill to hunt.
Yeah, damn.
Remember what you do, Max? You said you're going to take them, declown them.
Declown them.
D-clown. Get your D-clown claw blade.
And film, where are you now?
What are you now? You're just a man. Oh, jeez, guys. Ash, well, you know, Ash, it's not scary when you're with somebody. It's not even that scary alone. It's just like, after seeing what I saw, it's a little more freaky. You're just gonna have to come out here, Ash, and look at it. Have to come out here and look at it.
I come out there the same day.
Well, then you and Ash can go fucking have some butt sex out there. I don't care what you do.
You know what? I don't say feel busy. You just have to give me that tone sometimes. It's not nice.
Sorry, Avery. I apologize.
It's okay.
That's all right.
I know you're just under a lot of stress from Halloween Madness.
Yeah, man. I can't keep... I just can't hang anymore.
These poles are keeping you up at night.
Oh, man. All right, guys. It's been 3 hours. Almost. 8 minutes shy. No, 7 minutes. No, 6 minutes shy of 3 hours. And this is it. I'm shutting this hog train down, fellas.
Good.
Remember, I want to talk about this one more time. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time. Penn Gilly's going to be on another stream, and we're going to take the 10 best Halloween ideas, and he's going to take those and he's going to do a canvas painting with those and unveil it before Halloween, I should think. So that's tomorrow, 5 p.m. Be sure to be here. You'll see me live, I'm sure. So, anything else you guys want to say?
Get your spook on, everyone. Get spooky. Spooky,
Avery?
guys.
Avery?
Yeah.
Anything?
Be spooky.
Wow, you guys. All right. All right.
Fuck you, dude.
And last, before we shut it down, we got to take one last look.
I'll do the candle.
All right. I'll take one last look.
At some point.
How close did Avery become with his friends? Shirtless Touch got 90%, Avery. Touch got 9%.
Well,
I guess you were wrong.
Shirtless touch.
I mean, I'm always shirtless, and
Yep.
Always touching.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
see you guys.